Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Now the fun will begin. Welcome. Hello. Anybody going to talk to me? Okay. More options. Oh, here we go. Hello, Mike. Hello, Bill. Hello, Stray. Stray, you got a link in your email. Come up here. Something wrong? No, nothing's wrong I know of. Let's see. Have they got this? No, still can't go to your channel. Bill, what do you mean? Is there something wrong? It took you 3 minutes for someone to say hello. I understand. They might have not got the notification. Hello, Donna. Yeah, I mean, I think that I am supporting your channel, but I can't tell because I can't click on your channel. So that's a problem, Bill. Yeah, I can't click on your name. I go to the three dots. It says remove or report remove, put you in timeout. We don't want to do any of that. Cool. There you go. Stray says, come on. John, it says device not connected. I'll bring you up as soon as I can. Thank you, Stray. Hello, Robert. Howdy. Would you like to come up and talk to me? No kidding, Donna. There's you another one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Robert, come on up. You got a link. Okay. There you go, John. Having trouble?
No, Chrome crash.
Ah,
You have summoned upon me.
well, been pretty good. Today I went to Walmart. Now they got a different wrinkle. You know, I have to sit down once in a while. They've took all the benches up. So I think what I'll do is go back there and get cases of beer and stack them up two or three and sit down and just leave them sit there. They can put them back up. Would that work? They probably wouldn't like that too well. Yeah, it's a pain. Oh, they'll get tired, Stray. Just stay at it. Stray, would you like to come up and talk to me? Hello, Jerry. Well, good deal, Donna. Donna, I know I'm a sporter, but I can't check to make sure. You can't sit down at Walmart now. You can't check the channel on YouTube now. Hello, Jerry. Again. That's right. You know, and back there at the pharmacy when you're waiting for your medicine, uh, they got a bench right there. You can sit down, but nope, not now. You can't even take your blood pressure. They got them blood pressure machine. They got that all roped off. Hello, Botter. Hello, Ann Fulton.
Aaron, don't even ask us. We don't know either.
Aaron, they have toilet paper out there, but not the kind that Miss Pam uses. I'm doing fine, Ann. Uh, guess what,
Just
people?
ask him what's up with the toilet paper situation.
We have some toilet paper, but not the
No,
kind.
the toilet paper situation.
What's the toilet paper roll situation like for you at the moment? That's what I'm saying. We have some, but not the kind that Miss Pam likes. Okay.
No,
And
the toilet paper that's going out.
I don't know. We have it. Okay. Now let me start over. Yesterday was Ann Fulton's birthday. She is 69. Yeah, they're supposed to do that out here, Jerry. We're supposed to get, oh, what do you call it? You order it online, then you go pick it up. They bring it to your car.
Yeah, you're supposed to order ahead of time.
Yeah, you order and pick it up. Walmart pickup.
We tried to do order our groceries online. Nope, they had to cancel it because there were too many orders. So that backfired.
Well, it would cut down on the impulse buying. Tim says, I order, then don't pick it up. Tim. They would go ahead and charge it to your credit card, though.
And cut your money.
Talk to CVS, and they are losing because no impulse buying. Well, yeah, that's correct. So you can't go into CVS? I've never been up there, so can you go inside? Yeah, I like the bakery too, Tim. Well, for your medicine, yeah. If you're sick and you need medicine, you got to walk to the back of the store. If you're sick and you need cigarettes, you can buy them right at the front of the store. Oh, that sounds good, Tim. Black raspberry. I've never heard of black raspberry, but okay. Oh, they don't sell cigarettes no more. Okay. Walmart does. Oh, yeah. That sounds good. So, John, how's your store doing?
Good, good, good.
It is boring. We went for a drive. Okay. I did too.
We're
I went.
supposed to get those shields like Walmart has.
Okay, I interrupted you, John. Try it again.
We're supposed to get those shields like Walmart has. And we are open tomorrow from 8 to 4 on Easter. And I'm closing tomorrow.
Okay.
Dollar Tree. People are allowed 4 packs of toilet paper, 4 rolls of no, 4 packs of toilet paper, 4 rolls of paper towels. Oh my god, 2 things of hand sanitizer, which my store doesn't have. Still struggling with hand sanitizer. We're supposed to get in a truck tomorrow, which I not guaranteeing that. No, not Sunday, Monday. Oh, jeez, I'm getting ahead of myself. And we got no bleach, no disinfectant wipes.
They got different stuff like that out there, but I didn't buy none. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, today I went to visit my grandparents' grave.
How long have they passed?
My grandfather passed away July 31st of last year. My grandmother died on October 1st of 2015.
Okay. Sorry to hear that,
My
John.
grand
You must have been close to him.
my grandfather died of leukemia. My grandmother died of throat cancer.
Wow. Was she a heavy smoker?
My grandmother was always a smoker.
Okay.
My grandfather quit smoking in 2001 when he had so many surgeries before Katrina came through. No, it wasn't 01. It was like in 04, either 03 or 04. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! I forgot when Katrina. Oh my God! I'm 23. Katrina came in 04. Oh, it's either. Oh my God!
It don't matter. You're fine.
I forgot which one. I know my grandfather had so many surgeries. My grandfather was in the hospital somewhere's 03, 04. That's
Okay, Ian.
when he quit
Talk to
smoking.
you later. Nothing they could do, Tim. Sorry to hear that. Well, my mother passed, I don't know how long ago, several years ago. I was still working, but she had Alzheimer's. But she was 80, 80 something. Maybe she was just 80.
Did I did post a video of it on my channel. My grandfather was a uh U.S. Navy vet.
Oh, type something in the chat so I can look at your channel. Oh, wait a minute. That don't work. Isn't that terrible?
What's that video that I uploaded about the three dots?
Well, click on the three dots and see if you can go to somebody's channel.
Hold on.
Pick anybody.
I'm in my. Hold on.
When you click
I
on
got so
it,
many tabs open, it's not even funny.
now I
I
don't know
got
what
one with
it'll
stream.
say for you. It says report, remove, but the very top used to be go to channel. Nope, can't do it no more.
Yeah, YouTube is so freaking changing now.
They don't want you to do the support for support thing. Okay,
Oh Jesus!
so when a troll comes in, you can't check them out. Hello, Brian J.
I get the three dots.
Okay, go to channel. Go to their
Oh,
channel.
that is some BS.
Yeah, you can't go to their channel.
That is straight BS.
Stray, you can't get to their channel to go to their about page.
That is straight BS.
Faithful Pride. Okay, I don't know you. I can't check your channel out. Sorry to hear your loss of your mom.
And same thing on mobile. Only thing you do is report, remove.
I'm telling you,
You report or remove.
I spent probably 30 minutes in a live chat trying to find out why I couldn't. Here,
Let's
I've
see.
got a deal.
And at that is straight BS, YouTube.
Well, see, Stray, you can type their name in the YouTube search bar, but it don't work for everybody. Like try cornbread or tennis shoes. You can't look at their channel. It shows you tennis shoes and it shows you recipe for cornbread. I'm reading something here. Okay, so I got a response back. Don't help a thing. Okay. So
Well,
anybody that wants to complain about this, there is their email. Okay. Now you'll have to copy and paste that into your email page. Put that in your email page and write them a big long thing. You SOBs, you're causing us problems because of the trolls and yada yada yada. Anything you want to throw at them.
Oh, I know what Fat Boy is trying to say. Is trying to mention them. All right, so if you're trying to mention them, like in a community post or like a title, or like in or anything like that, they need at least to have 1,000 subscribers or more to have the mentions to be mentioned. Because I tried to mention my cousin in a community post or a title. They said they gotta have 1,000 subscribers in order to have the mentions. It was like when I'm trying to get people shoutouts, I was like, why I can't even try mentioning their name? When I reach Team YouTube support, they said they gotta have 1,000 subscribers as well to get mentions.
Well,
But there's like there's certain criteria in order.
so Brian, he says if I throw too much at them, they might block me. Well, okay, don't get too radical, but tell them the same thing that I just said. You know, we can't check out our channels of the trolls. And, you know.
Have you tried when you go to the studio? Have you tried like the likely spam and the spam comments?
Yep. Yep.
But
this email right here that I give takes it to them. Yeah. Hello, Kevin. There you go. Shoot first, ask questions later. That's right. Okay, so I wrote them an email, and the only reason why I made that video so I could send them the video. Well, I had to make the video before I could send it. Okay. So let me look at my email.
Holy crap.
Okay, first of all, the lady sent me an email, or whoever. Yeah, it was a lady. Okay. Because her name was Jenna or something like that. All right. So 4 hours ago, I got an email. Thank you for the email. I appreciate the YouTube video that you created, which explains what you're seeing on your end. It seems that this is not, or this is a new update for the live stream chat where you won't be able to see the user's account. While I understand that you need to deal with unpleasant viewers, you should still have the option to block a comment. Well, yeah, but you know, we kind of like to know who we're blocking before we do it. And it's just a bunch of has the deal here to report a comment. So no help. It's just kind of a too sad, too bad, you know. But if we get enough people to complain, so if they act like a troll, we need to just block them. That's correct. But here's that email again. Email address. Hello, Brad. That's true, Brian. But you was a newcomer to start with. I don't want to block everybody that's new on my channel. You know. That's right, Stray. Brad, how are you doing up there in the big Canada?
Welcome to the Big Bad Canada.
But yeah, if it's pretty obvious, Brian, just you're out of here. Yeah, we're doing good, Brad. We went to Walmart yesterday. We went to it's called Mason Root Beer Shop, where they car hop. They come to your car, take your order, then bring you the food. That was good, but they told us now, when we get your food, we will request you to take it home and eat it, not sit here. You can't sit here and eat it. Okay. Well, I was kind of wanting that big frosty mug of root beer, but it came in a to-go cup. It was delicious. I haven't drank pop forever. Well, I understand, Brian. There's Noodles. Hey, there's Brad.
Hello. How's
Hey.
everybody doing?
Doing good.
Awesome.
Hey, Noodles. Noodles, I found out something the other day. Trump's still an idiot.
Oh yeah, big one. He wants to open everything up again, Kim.
Well, he can't do it until the 1st of May.
That's crazy though, you know.
Hey, Noodles, FAI, open up.
He's going to start a whole new epidemic. Hey, Jerry. So what do you think of this thing here, Kim, that YouTube's done with our 3 dots? You can't go to their channel no more.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
I made a video.
Yeah, I seen that video, Kim.
Well, I made the video so I could email it to. Okay, here's the email. Creator support. I spent 30 minutes on a live chat yesterday, and all they do is, well, let me check into that.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, they'll check into it and say, yeah, that's the way we left it. Okay, that's all right.
So I sent the video, and pretty much what I got back finally was too sad, too bad. Too
Right.
bad, too sad. One or the other.
Yeah. Mr. Kevin Helming, how are you tonight, sir? Good to see you, Kevin. Hope you're healthy, wise, and all that other jazzy stuff.
I think it was Wednesday night, Brad. We had a bunch of big trees down all over town.
Oh yeah, that high wind, eh?
And it knocked out the electric.
Wow. It's not good.
Okay.
It's not so bright on glasses. Yeah, that's not good. We had a big tree come down in the neighbor's yard, eh? Just about into ours. The thing is, it was one stump with like 4 huge trees growing out of it, eh?
Oh, yeah.
And the 3 that are left, the center one is the one that fell. So that's the main one holding everything together, right? So now that that's gone, the rest of the tree's dead too. So we get any more high wind, it's going to be going over.
Okay. It really worries me. Our
Good catch, John John.
California is dumber than a box of rocks. He's talking about opening California up next week. Okay. So I think that your governor is a Democrat, and I don't think they want to open California.
I wouldn't. I'll tell you, I wouldn't do it.
So
That's crazy. What are you eating, John John?
Pasta.
Cool. We
Oh,
had
just let you know. Noodles' profile picture, that's not his real photo. That's Photoshop.
oh no.
okay,
Pickrick's got Noodles' real photo.
Mm-hmm.
okay, Steve, that's what I'm telling you. You can take their name and put it in YouTube, but that don't always work
No.
because
But
like the other day I come up with that idea and Grizz said, well, that don't work because we put in cornbread and tennis shoes and it didn't go to their channel. Kim, he is a Democrat. He's a great guy. Thank you for saying, Brian. But he thinks we're safe, and I'm not sure we are. No, you're not safe yet.
No, you're not, Brian.
That, you know, here's the thing. If you can go to work, stay away from people, do your job, come home.
wear a mask. Wear gloves. Make sure you
Wear gloves,
have,
wash your hands, wash your ass.
I'd be wearing a hazmat suit to work.
if you're able to get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're crazy if they open it up. It's going to start all over again.
Well,
But this time it'll be
They
stronger.
said that they want to stabilize the masks. I hardly doubt that. That's going to be impossible.
Exactly.
Well, this governor we have, he's a total idiot.
our governor
Who's yours?
of Illinois was
DeSantis.
the very first
Ah,
that shut down the state. He was the first one that shut down the state.
yep.
State of
And
Illinois.
now he's going to be the first one to open it, and he's going to do it way too soon. You watch.
No, I don't think that Pritzker's going to do that. He's got a smart head on his shoulders.
Right. Well, our prime minister, it's the first time he's ever said something right, but he ain't going to open Canada. He said, "I'm not opening until it's all clear with the medical board and all that." Right?
Okay, well, see, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
But if you're able to work in a situation to stay away from people,
Oh yeah, definitely go. You don't want to stay cooped up in the house. I'd be working right now if I could. Believe me. Like I haven't worked in a while because of my heart attack, but I mean, if I had a job in a factory, I'd be going to it if I was, within 6 meters or 7 feet even away from the other person, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, the farther away from you are from somebody, the better you're gonna be.
okay, Brian. Okay, I agree with you then.
Oh yeah, I agree with that too, Brian. Yep. I just hope he doesn't open it too soon. That's all we're saying.
Yeah. But let's see. I can't think of his Jerry Pritzker, I think is his name. Our governor. I got a deal from Nationwide.
Hmm.
Now,
Nationwide's on your side.
Nationwide's on. Okay, so
You just about had him, John.
our car insurance, they're saying since this deal is in hardship and what have you,
Right.
they're supposed to give us a $50 rebate on every policy
Right.
that we have. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Do you
Through
have
the news here in Canada, we have.
who do you have in Canada?
We got oh darn, let me think of his name now. I don't pay attention to him because he's an idiot. Hey, hon. Just a minute, guys. Let me mute this.
Okay.
Were you talking about the governor or
Trudeau. Justin Trudeau.
But it's about to happen. Start to get busy again. Hello, Tara.
Tara, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Hope everything's well with you and you're staying safe. Oh, hey, Kim. I meant to tell you, I used your little saying in one of my last videos, eh? You know what saying I'm talking about?
You wouldn't understand it?
No, the saying that you said. You can wash your hands, right? Wash your hands real well, but you can shower too, remember?
Yeah.
I use that in one of my videos.
Yeah.
Thought that was pretty cool.
Can we start showering now?
Yep.
Or do we still have to wash your hands?
Yeah. The way I put it was you can wash your hands, but hey, guys, you can shower now too.
Cool.
I know, hey, Brian, that does. Hi, Robert. How are you? It does really suck, Brian, but it's keeping them safe, man, and here for another 100 years down the road. You know what I mean?
Well, Robert, it really doesn't matter. If he's a good governor, that's great.
That's right.
Well,
I can't stand
deal.
the governor. I
Terry
can't stand the
has got to have that candy for that sugar rush.
Oh, yeah. What were you going to say, John?
I said I can't stand the governor we got right now. He's a freaking total idiot.
Oh, I know.
Every word that comes out of his freaking mouth, he's a total idiot. He doesn't understand what he's doing. He says one thing, whatever he says comes out of his mouth, he doesn't understand what he's doing.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, politicians like that shouldn't even be in the running. No, we don't either, Tara. We're just trying to figure out if Trump's going to open up the border early or just let it sit. Personally, we think he should let it sit. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Brian, do it after this is all done, and then they can really enjoy it. Not only that, you get the big sale on all the Easter candy afterwards. So you got double the candy for the kids when you do it.
Yeah,
well,
let's see. Well, tomorrow,
Brian, that's double the dentist visits too, eh?
They got all the Easter candy right at the door at Walmart.
Yep. Yeah, we got to get my dog's medication at the vet, eh? They said, well, can you pay for it with your debit card? I said, yeah. She said, well, we can do that over the phone, but you got to pick your prescription up outside the door. I said, well, I hope they don't stick it right outside the door because anybody can come by and pick it up. You know? Not that it would do them any good. It's for dogs, but I mean, you know, what's to say some of them crackheads wouldn't give it a shot, you know? You know about that, don't you, John? Crackheads will do just about everything and anything to try and get high.
That's true.
You ever see the show called Mom?
No.
About a mom and her daughter and
No.
her 2 kids, no?
Oh,
You should
well,
watch that.
Yeah.
It's with the lady that played in
Well,
what was that show now? Bundy's. Played the mother in Bundy. She's the mother on this show, and it's a funny show. Really funny.
it's not a movie. It's like a
No, it's like a show every day. Every night they show it. Sometimes you'll have two shows back to back. Other times you might have one, but it's a funny show to watch. They're recovering alcoholics in it, eh? They both are, and man, I tell you, it's a riot.
Pam watches that show.
You dyed a white chicken last year, Robert? That'd be funny. What color did you dye it?
Oh, Pam, she does Facebook. Okay, somebody took a cow and put stripes on it, and made it look like a tiger.
That'd be cool.
They did it.
I'm sorry, I'd be right into that. Yeah, Woodstock, where we moved out of to move to Simcoe, they got cows all over the place. Great big plaster ones, eh? Life-size cows. There's out front of the hospital. They're up and down the main street. I said, holy, talk about wanting cows in town. So they spent like $500,000 on building all these plaster cows, eh? Couldn't believe it. A little of every color, eh? That'd be cool. This is our rainbow chicken. We call him George, but he comes to Pete.
So, Tara, are you doing good? You and Matt? And metal detecting. Glad to see you again.
Yeah, Jen said she wouldn't mind getting a couple metal detectors, and going down the beach down here.
That's cool.
Yeah, you never know, right? Even if you're just picking garbage up, at least some kid's not going to cut themselves on it. Tara says she can't hear you.
Tara, how are you today? Are you doing well? You probably don't want to come up anyhow, but I can't hardly put the link in the chat because we can't deal with the trolls.
Can't believe that Brian, I really have no idea. I'd have to look that up, but I can look it up and let you know for sure, man.
But anyhow,
I'd like to know that myself.
Metal Detecting UK had found a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like me and my wife said, like if I find like diamond rings and wedding bands and stuff, I'm going to put them up. You know, if there's any inscriptions, put the inscription up, and hopefully somebody recognizes them and comes to pick them up, right? But anything else like antiques or anything like that, probably end up cleaning them up, and who knows? Open up my own antique store. Antiques found by the ocean.
All right. Huh.
Yeah, I'll check that out, Brian, for sure.
Let's see. Download. All right. Here we go.
I'll ride with you, John.
Robert, did you get that chicken? Okay, when I get it set up, I'll show you the picture of the chicken.
Oh, okay. That's Robert's.
Hang on a second. All right, I got a
Leave
screen.
it to Robert to die a poor chicken, eh?
Okay, there you go. Tell me if you
I was
see
at
it.
your parents' house. Oh, that's cool, Robert. I like the way you done it. That looks so sweet.
And it'll go away. It won't hurt the
Oh
chicken.
no, it won't hurt him. It'll wash off with the rain or whatever, right?
Yeah,
That
it'll
was
wear
cool,
off.
Robert. Good idea.
You did good,
Isn't
Robert.
that cool, Tara? That's sweet.
Now I gotta see. All righty then.
I'll keep an eye on that one, Kim, in case he comes back in.
Oh, you did it with the leftover dye. That's pretty neat, Robert.
That is. He done a good job with that. The way he placed it and everything, it really matched good, eh? Looked really good.
Oh,
Phone call.
Here, eh? That's cool.
1-800 now Kim.
hello.
It's the Kim Fight thing. They want
Yeah.
that you know.
Yeah. Just a minute.
Poor chicken, yeah, eh, Brian? Do you say that when you eat a nice crispy drumstick there, Brian? Poor chicken? I do. Poor chicken, but he sure tastes good. I like mine deep fried, eh? Deep fried chicken is awesome. We had double smoked sausage for supper tonight on a bun. It was really good. Yeah, my dogs usually eat what we do. Sausage, I'll give them a little bit of pork chop. There's usually one left over for them a piece. The sausage, there's 4 in a pack, so we want a piece and a little bit of other stuff, right? So the dogs get the other 2 sausages that are left as soon as they cool down enough. They never go without what we don't have, or what we have, pardon me. Right, Robert. Are you a vegetarian, Brian? Nothing wrong with it if there is. I'd like to do that myself. Go all natural. Hey, that's something I wanted to find out. If anybody in the chat or on the panel here can tell me, if we're planting our gardens this year with this COVID-19, are our vegetables going to be safe to eat without catching it? Because honestly, if that's the fact, if that's going to be the point, I will grow them inside. I got a grow room right here in the house, so I'll grow them in here. I know, hey, Robert, I woke up 2 mornings in a row with like an inch of snow on the ground. It's April. Come on. It can't live on food, Jerry? Awesome. Thank you, buddy. That's good to know. I was worried about that, Jerry, because I want to build my raised flower beds this year. And I was going to go out and start them tonight. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to see if Kim's on and see if maybe somebody in the chat can tell me if that's going to harm the food or not. Awesome. That's good to know, guys. Thanks. So I'll go out after, as long as it isn't dark, go out after and build my raised flower bed. Yeah, we got a lot of ants around here, eh, guys? Just thousands of them. My poor fiance last year, I laughed when it happened, but it was painful to her. She was out helping me weed the big garden we had out there for you that seen the video, and she happened to sit down on the edge of the garden, eh? And she didn't notice, but she sat right on a red anthill. And I'll tell you, by the time I noticed her wiping her legs and stuff. I said, "What are you doing?" And she says, "Well, it feels like stuff's crawling on me." I says, "Well, stand up from it." And she was just covered with hundreds of these red ants, eh? When I got them off, she must have had 1,000 bites on her, guys. Big red welts. Yeah, I do too, Tim. How are you tonight, Tim? Everything good with your family, I hope? Yeah, well, it wasn't a good thing, Jerry. She was just covered in red little bites from them, eh? Took about a week for her to finally heal up from them. I laughed, but it wasn't funny at all. But in the moment and at the time when she was jumping around, it struck me funny. I will admit that. I had to laugh. Of course, when it was all over, Jen was laughing about it too. She says, "How can I sit on a red ant hill?" Well, how do you tell, right, guys? Because there's no like actual hill. It's just all level, and that's good, Tim. That's awesome to hear, buddy. You stay safe, bro. All of yous in here stay safe. I know we're staying in. We had to go out today, but we're out for maybe about an hour tops, and that was it. We were home. If it's in my own yard, I'll stay out, and do some work and stuff in the yard. But to go uptown and around other people, and I don't. I'll stay home first and lock myself in my room. Talk to you guys. It's safer. Yeah, I went to the dentist there, probably about a year ago now, and got my top teeth. But I figure if I wear them, you guys won't recognize me, and you might think I'm a troll. I don't know. Oh, I bet it did, Robert. That's an awful smell too. It's hard to get out of your house, off your clothing. Oh, buddy, I feel sorry for you. Oh, that stays in your sinuses forever, Robert. I remember my ex-wife, eh? Her mom and dad had what was that dog called? Just a tiny dog, Chihuahua. And they let it out one night. Well, it started yelping like crazy out there. I thought something was attacking it, eh? Well, it got sprayed with a skunk, and her dad brought it right in the house and was bathing it in the sink in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, the whole house smelled like skunk for like a month later. You couldn't get rid of it. Oh, I'll bet it did, Robert. It gets so strong you can't breathe. I understand that, man. Well, I hope it's gone now, eh? Yeah, that's awful stuff. Skunk spray is the worst. You too, Tim. We hope you guys had a great Easter. We did. Me and the wife just spent it alone together, but hey, that's what love's all about, right? Enjoying the weekends with your wife and your family, and yep. So that's what I done. Welcome back, Kim.
Okay, I had a phone call. It's kind of a bad phone call in a way. My next door neighbor here, they're looking at another house, and they've been the best neighbors. Now, who are we going to get now?
Yeah.
You know,
Wow. That's scary too, eh, Kim? Because you never know who's gonna move in next door, right? whether they're nice people or bad people, you know. People like to party.
Well, that's okay if they invite me.
Well, yeah, that's a different story. But if they never invite you, kind of annoying after a
Well,
while.
I'll go over there and say, hey,
Oh yeah, I'd go with you too, Kim. We teach some young buggers how to drink.
okay, what was Robert talking? Oh, the skunk.
Yeah.
Come by the house the other day and made the whole house smell bad. Oh my God.
That's an awful smell to try and get rid of too, Kim. You get that in your sinuses, you can smell it for like a week later.
There's nothing you can do really.
No,
Just
tomato soup, but I mean, or tomato juice, but I mean, who carries that much tomato juice in their house enough to fill up a tub to bath in? You know what I mean? I don't. I might have a jug or two now and then, but nothing to fill up like half a tub or even a quarter of a tub. I guess if I get sprayed, I'll just let it wear off.
Well, Tim, you come on down here. We'd have a lot of fun, me and Tim.
Oh, cool, Tim. Yeah, I'll have to get up to you guys' place then. I want to party with both of you.
Well, Brad, you're closer to Tim right now than me. Welcome back, John. Welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hi, Carter.
Yeah, welcome back, Carter. That was a good show too, Kim?
Yeah, Robert.
All them really good shows they took out, they should be playing them still,
Yeah.
man.
Robert says they'll probably have 10 little kids that comes over and ring your doorbell and leave.
Ding dong
Oh,
ditch.
really?
I'll catch them on camera.
Yep. I thought that went up with the ages, that ringing the doorbell and running stuff.
Ding dong ditch.
Well, I got that one stopped.
Yeah.
I called the cop, and
Yep.
I gave him the video, and then later I called him, and he said,
Mhm.
what did you need? I said, well, are you going to do something? He said, well, we'll tell them to stop. You want us to arrest them and throw them in prison? Well, no, but put the fear of God in him so he'll quit.
Well, yeah. Put him in the back of the cruiser and take him home. That'll scare him enough not to want to do it again for sure. But I mean, if you keep getting up and answering the door, and they'll keep you getting up and down, up and down, up and down, eh? It's crazy. Man, I'm ready for that, so buddy. Yeah, man.
Wonder what happened to Grizz and Waterbug.
That's the thing I want to know. What happened to Grizz?
Well, I sent him an email.
It's in here, huh? Hey, Shay.
He hasn't uploaded a video today.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to run out and grab some smokes.
Yeah, no problem.
Nasty habit I've been trying to stop doing, but man, it's hard.
Hello, Rosanna.
Oh, hey, I'll be right back, Kim. I want to show you something I bought today. I was amazed.
All right.
Yeah, the lemon cardboard. I want to show you something here, Kim. Couldn't believe the size of these, eh? You know, I'm into my garlic and honey and all that, right, eh, guys?
Yeah.
I couldn't find any pods of garlic, eh? The big pods, and you take the cloves out, right?
Yeah.
Well, we went to Food Basics today, and look at these things, guys.
Oh
Look
my
at the
God.
size of these. And the cloves inside, I'll show you one. They're just huge, guys. You wouldn't believe how big they are. Let me get it open here and I'll show you. I think myself personally that this is what they call that elephant garlic. Now there's one clove, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the size of that.
Yeah. Well,
Like that's huge, eh? That's 3 times the size of the cloves I've been using. So I hope that the Allison in this is just as strong, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got probably about 5 pounds of that today for like $8, so not too bad. So I'll do my honey and garlic, and then what I do on top of that is I'll eat 4 raw cloves of garlic. I'll eat 4 a day, and that helps keeps the Allison in your system. And it also can help fight with some cancers, eh? It actually kills some cancers. Some, not all, some. Garlic can really work wonders for your body too, guys. If you like garlic, it's a good supplement to have in your body for sure. Hi, Rosanna. Big Steve. That's Big Steve garlic. Yep. You're right, Tim. I thought maybe it was elephant garlic, eh? But I've seen some elephant garlic, and it's twice the size of that. It's huge. I'd get one clove of that elephant garlic in one of my jars, and that's all I'd get in there. Because I was going to use that, eh, guys? But yeah, too much. Way too big for what I do.
Here, honey's like $8 a pound.
I get pure honey down at the market down here every Thursday, eh, Kim? I get a jar, probably about the size of a big jar of say jam or whatever, right?
Okay.
I think it's a 1 pound jar or something. I get that for like $13 here.
Okay, so it's $13 a pound there.
Yeah. So it's still not cheap, but I mean, for the benefits you get for it from using it, it's well worth it to me. Like it got me off all my heart medication. I haven't been on blood thinners since I started the honey and garlic. And when I was on the blood thinners, I always had pain in my left arm. And one night I was sitting on the couch and I had 3 blood clots go through my heart.
Oh my God.
Yeah, from the warfarin, because warfarin doesn't actually wear them down like normal stuff should. It actually breaks it up into chunks, eh? And all you can do is hope and pray that them chunks aren't so big that they won't go through the small veins in your heart, right? But I felt 3 of them go through my heart, and ever since he took me off the warfarin, the blood thinners, and I went on to, I think I started the honey and garlic about 2 months after I stopped the blood thinners because I didn't want my blood getting too thin. And ever since I've been on this, I've had no pain, no nothing in my arm, my chest.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. So, how did you come up with the idea?
I actually was researching it on the internet, Kim, and I ran across a doctor that actually uses it. He's the same doctor that told me about the vegetables and stuff. He actually developed a pill, Kim, that cured his dad's Alzheimer's. And it's all vegetable based. Cured him just like he don't even remember having it. Now, I don't know how much he charges for these pills. They're probably expensive, but I mean, if they'll cure that, you know, what else can vegetables do if they're done in the right order and the right way, right?
Right.
Amazing things they can do to a human body, I tell you.
Tim, I take a aspirin a day, but I take the 325.
Right. You know, some doctors say it's good to take an aspirin a day, and other doctors say it's not good. So, you know, if it works for you, I say go ahead and do it, man. If not, if it upsets your belly, well, stop doing it for a while. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Well,
Otherwise, you don't know which doctor to believe. Well, do I believe the one that said, okay, take it every day, it's okay for you? Or do I believe the one that says, oh, it's not good for you to take every day, you should take it maybe every 3 days? You know, who do you believe? They should all be giving you the same kind of advice.
right. I never talked to the doctor about it. I just started doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been.
Yeah, I haven't had a shot, a flu shot, anything since I was, well, the flu shot I stopped as soon as I left school. So that was at 19 years old. I haven't had a flu shot. I've never caught the flu. I haven't even had as much as a cold in the last 5 years since I've been on honey and garlic, Kim?
That's cool.
Yep.
Well,
I've had people come to the house with colds, you know, coughing, and Jen will catch it, but it doesn't bother me.
well, since this started, me and Pam, we don't. I mean, we'll go outside,
Right.
but we don't go nowhere except just to Walmart to get her food and medicine.
Right.
But I started taking one a day, probably 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you a little story. May the 3rd, I went out there and they had the shingle shot on back
Right.
order forever. So I said, well, tell me about, will my insurance cover it? And they said, sure, it's covered. No copay. So that was
Right.
March the 3rd. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy comes out and he gives me a shot. He said, now you'll have to come back in 30 days and get another shot. Oh,
Right.
hell, he didn't tell me that. But anyhow, so I called him April the 2nd. That would have been a month. He said, oh, you can't do it right now. And this guy's kind of an asshole. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
It's a beating around. And he said, well, you got to wait another month. You can't do it. So I went out today to get some medicine I had to get, and he wasn't there. So I walked up to the window. I said, hey, I had that shingle shot March the 3rd, and I was supposed to come back in a month. How's that coming about? He said, well, let me check and see if we got it in stock. Yep, we got it. I'll check it at your. Yep, we'll have it here for you in just a second. You come out and give me a shot.
Wow, eh?
So see, that other guy could have done it.
Yep. He just preferred not to, I guess, eh?
Well, he's just that kind of a guy. I don't know. One time, the doctor gave me 3 tubes to put on my face, because I have a breaking out.
Right.
And I went to get it and only got 2. See? Of course, I was charged accordingly.
Right.
So I went back about a month later and I said, I want my other tube. And this guy says, well, when you need it, come back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I was out there at a different time and he wasn't there. So I asked him, hey, how about that tube that I got coming? Oh, okay. Just a minute. Here you go.
Hmm.
So what's the deal with that guy?
Well, my idea on doctors like that, Kim, is if they refuse to do something, they're not making enough cash to make it worth their while, eh?
Well, this is a pharmacy.
I know. They're pretty much the same way, Kim.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a pharmacist down here, Kim, from Woodstock, that was actually put in jail for selling narcotics on the street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he was a high rated pharmacist in Woodstock, eh? Now he's sitting in the pen. For what?
Rosanna,
Was it worth it for him? You know what I mean?
no.
No,
Rosanna had
not
both,
by a long shot was it worth it.
and she had to wait a year in between. Now, why did they do that?
I have no idea, Kim. I couldn't tell you. How are you tonight, Gene? Good to
Oh.
see you. I hope you're doing well.
They might want to see me too.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nobody wants to look at my ugly old mug all night there, Kim. I don't
Oh,
even like to look at it in the morning. I'm scared to look in the mirrors, eh? I've had to spend like $100 on
I
mirrors
did
the
it
past
on
month.
purpose. You showing the garlic, and I forgot to take it back down.
Sober tonight, Gene? Well, that could be a good thing, brother.
I'll be right
I've been
back,
sober
Brad.
probably for about, oh geez, it's got to be going on 16 years. I haven't had a drink to get drunk. You know what I mean? I've had occasional drinks, I can't even drink a whole drink. I get half a shot down, and that's all I can handle anymore. It doesn't make me drunk. I just can't stand drinking anymore since my car accident. You're working on it, are you, Gene? That's good. I'll tell you, Gene, that's the best medicine to keep this COVID-19 stuff away. I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, Bailey's in coffee, Gene. Mwah, you know a cup of coffee, my friend. I do like Bailey's. I do. I got to admit that. Last time me and the wife bought a thing of Bailey's, Gene, was probably 3 or 4 years ago, I think. 12 years, Brian? That's good, buddy. Like, I was never an alcoholic, guys, but went out one night with a bunch of well, there was what? 1, 2, 3, there was 5 of us. And we all went out one night, got drinking, going, bar hopping. The normal stupid stuff we done, right? So anyway, we got to the last bar, and we got in an argument, both of us did, with our girlfriends, because they were up flirting around with other guys on the dance floor, eh? So anyway, me and my buddy got all upset, so we started ordering pitchers of beer. After already drinking probably 3 2-4s before that, right? So we got all upset, started drinking all these pitchers of beer, and we were stupid. Went out and got in a car and ended up hitting a culvert in a ditch at 110 mile an hour and rolling the car end for end 12 times. That's the accident I was pronounced dead 3 times in. That's why I stopped drinking. It wasn't because I was an alcoholic. It was because of the accident. So does it pay to drink and drive? Not at all. Or smoke and drive. Yeah, that did it, Robert, for sure. I was pronounced dead 3 times in that. I woke up at the hospital and the nurse first told me that. Yeah, right there. As soon as I heard them words, I knew I wasn't drinking another drop. Scary, scary thing, guys. It really is. Took them just about 6 hours to cut us out of the car with the jaws of life. They had to cut the roof right off, eh? My friend's girlfriend, I felt sorry for her because her dad had just got the car off the lot 2 days before he totaled it off. And the sad part was, guys, her boyfriend didn't have a license, wasn't insured, you know? So, it really hit her harder than us, really. But mind you, she got really badly injured too. Her forehead Let me turn sideways here, guys. Her forehead was probably out to here because she came forward like this and hit the dash. And she done that about 3 or 4 times, they said, and her forehead just swole right up. So she ended up, she's partially paralyzed. I can't remember if it's her left or right side, but she's partially paralyzed on one of them. Felt so sorry for her too, you know. But we were all stupid enough that night, you know, guys, to get in that car, and that was our own decision. So, drunk or sober, you know what you're doing, guys. You really do.
Yeah.
So that's enough of the Brad Walker newscast.
I did my share of drinking back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, it's not a good thing, Kim. It really isn't.
I haven't been drunk for years,
Yeah, I haven't either.
and I don't want to be.
Isn't that weird though, Kim? I don't even have like my buddy comes down every now and then from up north, eh? And they like to drink. But you know, I could sit and have my coffee with them while they get drunk and act a fool, you know. I don't have to drink with them. I don't feel an urge to get that bottle and tip it, you know what I mean?
Now we drank a little bit New Year's here.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, occasionally that's fine, you know, but I don't sit and drink to get drunk the way I used to. I haven't done that in probably 3 or 4 years.
All right. That's a good deal, Brian.
Oh
Brian,
yeah.
sober for 12 years.
Yep. Good job there, Brian, for sure. It's a hard thing to do, especially if you're a steady drinker, eh? It's a hard thing to stay away from. I think that's worse to be an alcoholic and trying to quit than it is quitting cigarettes, to be honest with you. John took off on us, eh?
Yeah.
Didn't like our conversation.
No, he had to go do something.
Ah.
He gave me a private message.
Ah, okay.
It's not that it was private, but
well, no, but you know,
gotta go. Thanks for having me. I'll see you later. Have a great Easter, Kim and Brad. Bye, and have a great night. And stay safe.
You too, John.
Well, he's gone, but
yep.
Anyhow,
well, if he looks back, he'll see us saying it, right?
He is a great young man.
He is. So I love his channel, eh? I like watching him play his games on there. He's pretty good on some of them games he plays, boy. I tried playing a game with my grandkids. I can't keep up to them. Of course, as a kid, I was never really into that, eh? I was more into going outside, going fishing, going hunting, going camping, you know. I wasn't into sitting in front of a game console like these kids are nowadays. I always wanted to be outside.
Well, I like to live stream, you know.
Oh, I like to do that too. I actually might be getting my live stream going, Kim. I think that what you told me to try the turn the camera on in StreamYard, I think that's what's doing it. I went on it today not to go live, but I went into StreamYard and the camera's off, eh? Even if I go to go live, the camera stays off. So I got to turn it on.
Okay, so
I'm glad that's all it was.
Here, you're on now.
Oh, wow, Brian. That's a lot for the body to handle all at once.
Brad, you're on now.
Yeah, on your channel. But I mean, if I go live on my own, I'm having trouble on the StreamYard, eh? I get my live stream. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hello, Mark.
I get my live stream going, but it's all black when it comes up. I get views, but nobody can see me.
What'd you say is all black when you come up?
The screen.
The screen? Why is the screen
yeah.
black?
Look at the head on that.
I'm telling
you. I know, eh?
Yeah, huh? Woo, baby. What's
So
going
are
on,
you
everybody?
well.
Here. We
So how
got
you guys keeping there, Mock?
Brian. We got Robert. We got Rosanna. I'm feeling pretty good.
Rosanna.
You're doing pretty good. I mean, I still got a small cough, but besides that, I feel pretty good.
Awesome. That's
Jerry.
good.
Hello, Jerry. There's my buddy Robert. Woo! So what the heck's going on, guys? You guys ready for Easter tomorrow?
Yeah. We're not going to do anything, but we're ready.
We're just gonna have a small dinner between the wife and I and my youngest daughter.
Yeah, that's what we're doing too. Just gonna stay home, the two of us, with the two dogs, you know.
Well, I got 5 dogs, 3 cats.
Oh, there you go.
But they're not eating nothing.
I'd have 10 dogs if I could, man. Believe me, I love dogs.
You know,
I got beagles. Beagles.
I love beagles too, man. They're great hunting dogs, I'll tell you.
Mine are good for hunting under the dinner table.
Well, it's bred into them pretty much. If you took them out in the bush, they'd chase rabbit around, guaranteed.
Oh no, they'll run. Well, Hook don't. Hook pretty much just stays by my side, but the rest of them run. The rest of them will run a rabbit.
Oh yeah, it's in their blood, eh? They got to do it.
yeah, Brian J, that's right.
Well, Brian J down in California, they're really getting hit hard down there. They're not allowed to do nothing.
I know they're getting really hit hard in his spot.
And you know they're allowed to fish and stuff up here, but you're not allowed to fish with the motorboat. Now, what does that motorboat have to do with anything?
Yeah, I think they'd allow the motorboat. You could outrun the virus if you've seen it coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I must be because they don't want you to get fuel or something like that, you know, because you got to touch the pump. But shoot, if that's the case, why are we driving?
Exactly. That makes no sense whatsoever, you know?
I went to Walmart today, Gary, and they took all the benches out.
Took all the benches out.
Yeah. You know where you sit? Like if you're waiting on your medicine or something, that bench,
Right.
it's gone.
They don't want you touching it. That's what it is.
Or they don't want people sitting on it side by side.
See, all of our hiking trails and everything's still open. We can still go for walks. We can walk our animals. We can get out.
They have everything shut here, Gary. All the parks, you can't even go for a walk through the park. You'll get charged a $5,000 fine if you're caught in a park. No word of a lie, guys.
Well,
can't even walk through.
Robert, I think we can do that kind of motorboating. We can do that kind of motorboating. We just can't have a boat in water.
Right.
Well, you know, I mean, the thing of it is that I understand this virus is bad and everything like that, but they're trying to get us to stop living, man. I mean, it's
exactly
what it comes down to, you know.
And nobody's going to do that. You know, nobody can completely stay in their house 24/7. It's impossible.
We had to go over and take my dad his tags and stuff for his plates because his birthday's coming up and all the Secretary of States are closed.
Right.
There really wasn't much people on the road.
No. This town, the little town we're in, of maybe 25,000 people, maybe. And there's hardly anybody on the street. It's like a ghost town.
Yeah, it's, you know what I mean, it's
kind of scary in a way. You're walking down there, nobody's out. It's like, whoa.
It's just weird because you're driving all the restaurant parking lots, everything's just empty. There's no.
Yeah, it's abandoned just about, right? Reminds me of them shows, Night of the Living Dead and stuff like that, where the whole town's abandoned.
And that's why it makes you think of a movie. When you go anywhere, man, you think of a movie. And that's it.
Yep.
You got a lot of people think that this is fake, man. I'm telling you, it's not fake.
Oh, this ain't fake by any means. This is
Iron Dog thinks this is fake, man.
No.
He wants to know where all the bodies are at and all this and that.
I know. But the thing is, if all right, say somebody tell all the bodies are over there, well, you're going to go check out where all these bodies are to see if it's true or not. You're going to come down with the virus.
The best thing I can tell them is go there. And, you know, Stray, you're 100% right. This is socialism in the working, man. It really
That's
is,
right, Stray.
you know. But
I agree.
we got to do what we got to do to survive, though.
That's right. And the best thing to do is just go out when you have to for food and, you know, medicine and whatnot. Other than that, stay in your house or your own yard.
Wednesday,
Around people you know that aren't sick and coughing and sneezing and all that, you know?
Wednesday,
Like I said,
we
I was
went to that store and the electric went out, and you would not believe the traffic going down the street. Everybody got to go look, see what's going on.
right.
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
And that's what's going on. So I mean, the whole thing is that, you know, like I said, this is socialism in the working. This is exactly how it would be like. You're going to be in at a certain time. You're allowed to go at a certain time, and you're allowed to get so much money, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with Stray 100%. But I'm going to tell you something. This virus ain't fake, man, because I got people in my in the union that's passed away. I got people in the hospital that their mothers and stuff has passed away over this. I mean, it's serious.
Oh, it is deadly serious. And I mean deadly. It is a very deadly disease. And these people that aren't taking it serious, you know, I feel sorry for them because they're going to be the next component up on this stage. You know what I mean?
Well, and here in Detroit,
Crazy.
they're talking about all the black people, you know, that's coming down with it and stuff like that. Well, they're not listening. They're socializing. They're all getting in the same car, going to the beer store, going back, hanging out in the backyard,
Exactly.
having a good time. And they're wondering why they're getting hit so hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yep.
I've had people tell me this is bull crap, man. We're going to do what we're going to do. Well, then you do what you're going to do, just as long as you keep it out of my backyard.
That's right. That's right. Well, there's actually been people already in Toronto breaking into homes and trying to steal food and stuff. That's crazy. Oh, Mock froze up on us.
He's got the virus.
Yeah, I sure hope not.
Oh no, I'm kidding.
Oh, I know. I'm
shouldn't-
just saying I sure hope not.
No, I shouldn't have said that. But boy, we had some huge trees down, Brad.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet, eh? A lot of them can't take that high wind, you know?
Somebody's trying to come up.
Hello, hello.
I don't know what happened there, man. It just
It
popped off.
froze up on us.
Yeah.
I went to click on you, and then I clicked on myself.
Yeah. Well, you
Could
know,
be, Brian.
I'm going to tell you guys something. Back in 2002, I had pneumonia SARS. I was in the hospital. They had me on a ventilator for 14 days. And when they went to take me off the ventilator, I wouldn't breathe on my own. They ended up putting a trach in me. See right here?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they put a trach in me. So, hey, I'm going to tell you something. This ain't no joke.
Show me again.
No, it's not, man.
See right there?
Tracheotomies aren't an easy operation either.
Right. So they did the trach on me. You know, my dad was like telling my wife, don't let them cut him. Don't let him cut him. My mom said, shut up and cut him.
Well, yeah, if they didn't, you wouldn't be breathing. You wouldn't be here today.
Brian, I was never tested because they said that I didn't have all the symptoms. I had the fever, the cough, but that's all I had. So,
Fox Run, how are you?
Hello, Fox Run.
you know, Fox Run Forward. What's going on, buddy?
Hey,
So I don't know if I had the virus. I believe I had some type of it, but I don't think I had the bad part of it.
hey, Mark, check out Fox Run channel.
Does he got a Fox?
Can you go to his channel?
I probably can if I can get to it. It says report, remove, put user in timeout, and hide.
Right, you can't go to their channel no more. YouTube took it out.
I'll go to it. Hang on here. User in timeout.
Right, you can't go to
That way, but that don't always work. YouTube took it away.
They took his
It's
channel.
all our computers, Brian.
Well, there's two different ones. There's a Fox Run Forward. Oh, that's him. It's not two different ones. It's only one. Is that him?
I don't know.
He got some music going.
Sounded good.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Must be him working around with an unboxing from Jimmy G.
But my
Yep,
point
he said,
was,
yep, that's him.
my point was, Mock, YouTube has took that option away from us. Too
What's
many
that?
people is doing the support for support.
Oh, is that what? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because I just get the where I can report, remove, and put user in timeout. I never seen that before. Before I could say go to channel.
Right. They took the go to channel out.
Okay. Well, Fox Run, I'm going to check you out, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out after too for sure. Definitely like your intro there, man. I like the music there, Fox Run. Sounds good.
So
But yeah, so this virus is very serious. It really is.
Oh,
And
it is.
I think the biggest part of it is they don't have a cure for it. So that's what the biggest part of. And now they have a medication that's working on it. These doctors are not wanting to use it. So that's what I don't get, you know.
Do you know that the first time this coronavirus was ever out was back in the 60s?
It was a
Yeah,
different type of
67 or 68.
it was a different type of virus though.
Yeah, but it was still a corona. They
It was
called
a
it
corona, but it
corona.
was a different type of virus. Now, the thing about it is that they went over and I will, Fox Run. I will. The thing about it is that you know, China, if they wouldn't have held it back like they did, this would have never got as far as it is. But I really believe in my heart that China was using that to control their the people, you know, control how many
Right.
people they got. I can't even think of the word now. The population.
Right.
And I think they try to use to control their population, and
okay,
it got out of hand.
Mock, you're going to disagree with me, okay?
Well, that's normal.
But our government knew about it back in November.
Oh yeah.
So
I think between your government, Kim, and our government, they're part of this. That's what I think.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, Kim, I don't disagree with you. I agree with you because they could have done something with this.
oh my God, wait a minute.
Right, Stray, 1965.
They could have done that.
Like,
They could have done this. They could have done something about this months ago. You know what I'm saying? But they were trying to hide it. And that's why I say this is some type of population control. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
yeah.
See, I'm going to tell you something. They think people that's like 70 years and older, they're a strain on the population because of
Exactly.
you know, Social Security and stuff like this. So if they kill these people off, that's more Social Security money, right? That, you know, less Social Security money that they have to put out.
Right.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
that still doesn't make it right though.
Tim's Road, you're 100% right. They don't give a damn about us.
No, they don't. We're just a number out there. That's all we are.
So yeah, Kim, I agree with you on this point, buddy. So what are you gonna do now?
Like I say,
Oh, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, I'm coming. It's a big one.
But you know, I mean, think of it as that yeah, they were. I really believe that they're trying to control the population with this, and it got out of hand. Because they've literally shut the United States down pretty much.
No kidding, Robert. Hell's going to freeze over now. Both agree.
Boy, down. Okay, get down. Get down, Mater.
Well, Stray, it is a government conspiracy, but you know what? Hey, they're paying me good to sit home, so I'm not going to complain.
Hey,
Alexander, how are you?
Mock, I want you to look at my shirt.
I agree with that, Stray. It is a government conspiracy.
I don't have the time or the credence to explain things to you.
I know, eh? Good shirt.
That's a good one there.
That is.
Oh yeah, it's all government conspiracy, dude. I don't care what it is. You know, and
Well, I know that too. I've known that right from the start. They've been oh, come off a bird, come off the bullshit.
you can blame this on the Democrats or you can blame it on the Republicans, but I think they're all in on it together.
They're all
That's
together.
right. I totally agree with you 100% there, Gary.
Brian, I haven't got it yet, but they say I'm supposed to get it. But I get
Actually, we got ours. They put $600 in our account yesterday.
yeah, I get 95% of my pay from work anyhow, so we're good.
Hey, that's all right, Mock, for sure.
Well, you won't get unemployment then, will you?
No, I get unemployment, but then my company has to make up for the rest of the money.
Oh,
I agree with that, Tim.
But I'm supposed to get the $600, and if and when I get the $600, that's when they cut off the extra
Right.
money from work.
well, I'm waiting on that $1,200 check.
What are you gonna buy, Kim?
Pay off my credit card.
You gonna pay off your credit card? What about you, BJ? You getting money too?
Yeah, we got a full $600.
Are you gonna get? You're not. Oh, but you're not in America though. You're in Canada, so you don't get on. You don't
No,
get.
we're in Canada.
You don't get $1,200 then.
No, we got 6.
Not for GST.
We got $600 for what they call GST, income tax credit, eh?
Right. No,
Instead of getting an income tax every year, we get a GST every 3 months.
yeah, we got all that too, but yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like how they're doing it at all. I'd rather have the income tax.
I just wonder how they're gonna nail us on it next year when it comes to income tax.
Exactly.
It's not supposed to be income.
That's what they're saying.
I
That's what they're saying.
understand it,
Some
but
of the
yeah,
marks they believe them.
For some reason, I don't believe it.
I don't either. I don't believe a word that comes out of any politician's mouth. They're all liars.
That's
I
it.
believe none of them.
Well, we got a big one up there right now.
They're all liars, man. I don't
They
care
are so.
what you figure.
That I'm not going to
They're born and raised to
Hands
do
like
that
this,
kind
they're
of
all
stuff.
liars.
Yep. The whole pile of them.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Stray. Everything's smoke and mirrors. They see we see with this the coronavirus, so that's what everybody's paying attention to. Nobody's paying attention what really is going on. They're hiding it. They're hiding it from us. And this coronavirus is the smoke and mirror.
That's right, Jerry. It's not supposed to go against your taxes.
Well, shoot, Brian, I didn't get no money from my bank yet.
It showed up in the bank today.
Yep, $3,400. That's because of his kids.
Right.
Yeah, you know what, Jerry? What next year when we do our taxes, and it's not, I'll believe it then.
But it's on hold.
Yeah, it's just because it's the weekend, probably.
They do, Fox Run. They lie before and after.
Now, whenever I get my disability check, they always hold it for a couple of days.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing about it is with Fox Run, you know, they lie to get in there and they lie to stay in there. That's exactly what it is. You know
That's
what I'm
just
saying?
it. The better they can lie, the more they get paid.
Well, they're wanting raises for all this stuff. Why do they deserve a raise? I don't get
They
it.
don't.
Hey, they got to have money to go play golf.
Well, shoot,
Yeah,
man,
that's about it.
they made. You know what I'm saying? Get up in front of everybody and just tell lies and get paid $130,000 a year or more.
And the thing of it is, they get paid that the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they still
and
make
all
darn
the
near that much when they're sitting at home on retirement.
They get all their and you know what the thing about this is? I was telling my father-in-law today, you know, I says, if this is what retirement's like, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, it don't work that way for you, Mark.
Why that?
You don't get what the politicians get.
No. I don't get even half of what they get. I'm talking about just being out of work. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
you know.
Hey, it's nice if you've got enough money to survive.
Right.
Well, I would be able to survive, but the wife would still have to work.
Yeah. Wife makes more than I do. She can support me.
Well, if I retire, she might.
Oh yeah. That's the weird thing about nowadays. Some of the women are actually making more than their husbands, per hour.
Look,
Really
man.
strange.
Look, the whole world's changed, man.
Oh, it has.
The guys are staying home playing mom, and the ladies are going to work.
I know.
It's
all changed around, man.
It ain't nothing like it was when we was growing up.
No way. You wouldn't even have thought of staying home from work and letting your wife work when we were kids, man. Like growing up at that age, you would have never thought that.
Well, what's that song, Lola? Boys will be girls and girls will be boys.
Yep, exactly. Oh yeah, it came true, man. It came true.
That guy can read the future.
Yeah.
She probably goes to work more than you do too, Robert. That's probably why she makes more money than you.
Yep, that's right, Stray.
Yep. I agree too.
I think that took care of him.
What's that? What happened?
Terry wood burning.
Yeah.
Stray set him straight because he was talking about hitting his wife.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Well, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. A man that hits a woman ain't much of a man in my book.
You're darn right he ain't.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of times I'd like to choke her, but I never have.
Right. No, I don't agree with that either. I was sitting on my porch one year. You brought that up. And I was living in Ingersoll at the time on a little street called Harris Street, right? We were living in townhouses. And I was sitting on my front porch one morning having my coffee. I was about 21 at the time. And I seen this guy and this girl walking up the street, and they were screaming and hollering. Somebody's mad at each other. Hey, they're arguing. Well, he no sooner got just about dead in front of me, and I seen him hit her. Hey, she went down. I was on that guy like flies on shit, But guess what? I ended up getting charged for protecting her.
Oh, yeah.
I should have just stayed out of it. I said, what? So I sit across the street and watch this guy beat her half to death? It ain't going to happen. And I got charged for protecting her.
What did you get out of it? A fine?
Yeah, I got a $585 fine out of that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, for helping her. I couldn't believe it.
Here would have went straight to jail.
Oh, yeah, probably. Just for trying to protect somebody.
Well, that guy, he always talks about he's living off his mother and everything else anyhow, and he's this and he's that. I just don't listen to him. I don't even go on his channel.
Right. I don't either. I don't like channels like that. I like channels like Kim's and, yours, where you can go on and have a good conversation. You don't got to worry about a whole bunch of crap coming in.
Right.
That's right.
I don't like drama. I don't like none of that crap. I like to have a good, peaceful conversation.
Well, when you, like I says, when you live off your mommy and stuff like that, and you're living for free, then you can talk all the crap you want to. But when a man gets,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different story. You know what I mean? And I understand.
Oh, it is a big time difference.
A lot of people can't work because they're on disability and stuff like that, but that cat can work.
Oh, yeah.
If he can get out and work this and that, he can work.
I slugged my guts out for a lot of years, outside work, inside work, in factories, And I wish I could go back out and work today after my heart attack. I really do. I hate sitting around. I can't stand it.
Look, man, I worked in the junkyard for 20 years. I'm getting ready to go back to it. Matter of fact, I got to the state the other day. But anyhow,
I worked at Rolly Phillips scrapyard in just outside Ingersoll. I didn't mind that job. That was a good job.
Man, I worked my butt off. My dad was on me like stink on shit. He didn't want me.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say, Dad, why you got to be on me so much? He says, son, if I told you nicely, by the time you walked out that door, you'd forget. And I said, yeah, you're probably right.
Yep, exactly.
You know.
Have a good dinner.
We always thought we knew more than our parents, Gary, but we never did.
Oh,
They
yeah.
always proved it to us too, you know.
If I would have listened to my dad, I would have never had to go and got this job. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep.
If I would listen what he was telling me, but no, I was young and dumb and knew it all, you know.
Yep, we all were. We all were.
Stray says, no man hits a woman and cruel to their own children is no man. Well, I agree 100% there. And
Me
that's
too,
what I
Stray.
said. He's got to hit a woman. He ain't much of a man. If you got
He's not a man at all.
if you ain't got to beat your kids like that, you ain't nothing but a punk. That's all.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I don't think that you should beat them, but you should make them mind.
Well, you got to spank your kid's butt, man. My kids turned out good. You
And
know?
mine did too.
But see, but the thing about it is, though, is that I could never get too hard on my kids because my wife was the good cop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I was the bad cop, good cop. But see,
Oh, yeah.
these women terrified. So when it comes down to it, they're beating their kids and their wife can't say nothing about it because they're too afraid to.
That's right, because they're scared it's going to hurt the kids.
That's right.
But I mean, you know, like in my situation where I got charged for helping that girl, why are the cops always on the news and say, oh, we need the public's help for this. We need the public's help for that. And when the public does help, the public gets charged for it.
I'm going to tell you
Does
something.
that make any sense?
What our parents did to us growing up is child support. They'd have been thrown in jail today.
Exactly.
You know. Well, Brian, you probably need to be beat.
You must deserve it, Brian, if she's beating you, buddy.
I always made my kids have that second thought. Well, if I do this, my dad's going to get a hold of me.
Yep.
And I believe they're of age now. And they're all adult, but I still think they have that second thought.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, you know what? You're a lucky person there, Roseanne. And you know, the thing about it is I never hit my kids, but I did spank their butts.
Oh, I did too. You know, you never had to hit them more than once, you know. A good sharp little tap on the butt usually done it, you know.
Smack that butt. Hey, you know, and Robert, I have to say, I believe your wife, you know, she beats you, but only in the bedroom. But if she was out in public and there was nobody around, I think she'd still beat you.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You find any freshly dug holes in your backyard yet there, Robert?
Our dog said that Kathy was digging a hole in the backyard, 3 foot wide, 6 foot long. I don't think you need that big a hole for potatoes.
Well, the thing about it is that you got to understand that hole would still have been too small for Iron Dog. It would have to be at least 4 foot wide.
Oh,
You're right, Botter. I agree with that, buddy.
there's
How are you,
Stray.
Botter? You everything okay with you? I hope it is, brother.
Robert, I believe you do like it. So Botter say his kids are going to.
Tim's old man beat him with a shovel.
He
You
should
must have deserved it, Tim.
put his kids through that level of cruelty. My old man beat me with a shovel. Tim, you probably asked to get beat with a shovel.
That's what I just said. He asked for it.
What's going on, Stray?
Not much, man. You feeling better?
I'm feeling good, buddy. Thanks for asking. But you know, I was getting ready to jump on your live stream earlier, man. Then you guys popped off. You guys were picking on what's his name? As soon as I popped on, you logged off. So I was kind of trying to sneak on.
Today? That must have been
Was
yesterday.
it today when you did it, or yesterday? It had to be yesterday.
Well,
Let me tell you what I observed on this Terry Woodbanner's live stream one day. He was on there, and he had a guy on a panel with him. I can't remember his name, but anyway, Terry's kids was there, and that guy that was on his panel said, "Look here, your daddy's going to do an auction tonight." And he said, "Get back in the camera, let me see you." So that kid reached around there and put his head in the camera. And that guy said, "I'll tell you what, if you're not good tonight, I'm going to come up there and I'm going to bring a belt of my own and wear you out with it." Boy, that flew through me. And Terry didn't say a word about it. Not one word. You ain't going to talk to my kid that way.
Who didn't say that?
The guy that said that to one of Terry's kids.
Really?
And he just sat there and let him say it. And then he said, "Well, Terry, just bust her butt." And then Terry picked up his piece of wood. It looked like a 1x or 2x, I don't know what it was, a piece of wood about yay long. And then he says, "Why? So I can break this again?"
Wow.
And that's when you went off, huh? Is that when you went off on him, Stray?
No,
No need of that.
what topped it off was when he smacked the shit out of his woman.
He probably
His
don't-
ex-woman, the mother of the children. He wanted to smack the shit out of her.
Yeah, some people are just fools, man. That's
Oh,
all.
they are. No, it's wow.
Well, the thing of it is, don't just sit there and holler at them.
Right.
Shut your live stream off and go over and talk to them. I didn't say beat them. Go talk to them where they can understand it.
Exactly.
Well, even if you're on a live stream, there's still a little tact, you know, just say, "Hey, knock it off. We'll figure it out later on," or whatever it may be. You know?
Right.
But it don't seem like the kid was getting out of hand, though, from what it sounds like.
The kids wasn't. The only thing they was doing was trying to get in front of the camera to be noticed too.
Oh, well, that's a game to them, you know.
Yep.
Get away from my laptop. I done told you, quit. Get away from her.
I've heard that myself, Stray.
And then turn around and take their ball from them. No, don't take their ball. Cut the computer off and go play ball with them. Wear them out. Then get on there where they're not interested.
So his kids are living with him, or they're just over there visiting him?
I think they live with him.
He's living with his ex-wife's.
Because my thing is that why is he even
I thought
on?
it was his ex-wife's trailer he's living in.
Why is he even on a stream when he should be spending time with his kids?
Exactly.
Just like the reason why would he want to smack the shit out of his ex when she's over spending her money at her boyfriend's house?
Well,
I mean, is she supposed to take care of him?
Well, no, he's
Right.
living off his mom. His mom's in jail or something, ain't she? Don't he live off her income or something?
No, I'm talking about the kids.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Mama.
But you know, like Tim's wrote right here, he says my ex-wife remarried. The new husband said something about my daughter. I hit him in the mouth and blood flew. He got an education and I got fined. I got a fine. It was worth it. But see, you know, that's what you're supposed to do, Tim, because those are your kids. You're supposed to watch your kids.
Exactly.
Well, apparently his mother has got some money and he thinks he owes it to her, Rosanna, or owes it to him, Rosanna. Because I've heard him say that when his mom gets her money, when she gets out of jail, she's supposed to buy him this and do that and this and that. So, Rosanna, that guy thinks his mother owes him something. My mother don't owe me nothing.
She don't owe him nothing. If anything, he owes her.
He probably does.
Yeah.
I hate kids like that that think their parents owe them something. Listen, your mother carried you for 9 months, raised you up until you got out on your own. They don't owe you nothing.
Look, let me tell you something, man. My dad, he's still alive. God bless his heart. And I ain't seen him in almost 3 weeks, except for today. I seen him through the door. And I'm telling you, dude, I feel like a hill because I haven't seen him, but I've been sick. And he's 89 years old, and I don't want him getting sick.
Exactly, man. You're doing the right thing.
Well, nobody owes that guy nothing, Brian. And I'm going to tell you something. If I ever go on another live stream with the guy, I'm going to do the same thing Stray did. You know,
Oh yeah.
because the guy's a punk. If he's got to beat on his kids, he can't do nothing with an old man his own size. He's a punk.
Exactly. Like still to this day, even after being charged after protecting that one girl, I'd still do it today. Because I'm not going to sit back and watch some guy beat up. You know, I'm not going to do it. I can't. It's not in me to do that.
Well, let me tell you why I didn't graduate high school on time. We had like 2 or 3 weeks to go left of school, right? You know, and when you're getting ready to graduate, you get out 2 weeks early. So I had went in there and I was getting ready to leave and I was walking down the hallway. Well, we had this handicap class and this little girl's this skinny little girl would come running out of her room, dude. Her legs looked like wagon wheels. They just, oh yeah. And this boy tripped her. And before I known what was going on, I had this guy and I was hammering his head. Well, the vice principal come back there and grabbed me by the back of my shirt and pulled me off. Well, I was cocking back. When I cocked back, I hit the vice principal. There was blood everywhere. There was blood everywhere. He dragged me down like a Raggedy Ann doll. But I got kicked out. Even though I was sticking up for that girl, I still got kicked out of school for it.
Oh yeah.
You might have been all right if you hadn't hit the principal.
Probably, but I didn't know he was going to grab me. I was hitting this kid when I cocked him. I got him in the nose.
Hey, Mark, let me ask you a question. What's your protection laws in where you live right now? Can you legally protect yourself?
Yes.
We can't. See, if I go outside and the neighbor comes over and punches me in the mouth and we get in a scrap and a cop comes by or somebody calls the cops, we both go to jail.
Well, I'm going to tell you, so you know, we was
our prime minister took all the safety, all the protection out. We can't protect ourselves.
Yeah, that's bullcrap.
And I told him, I said to myself right there, I didn't tell him, but I said to myself and my wife, I says, I was raised with friggin' self-protection. I will always have self-protection until I die. Look, I'm not going to sit back and watch somebody, you know, come at my wife or break into our house. I'm not going to sit back and watch it happen.
I was in a bar one night and a buddy of mine come in there and hollering for me. Hey, Gary, get out here. I need you to watch my back. And this guy, he's well known for kicking some butt. Yep. Buddy, I just need, I don't want you to do nothing. Just watch my back so nobody gets around behind me. You know what I'm saying? So we walked out, there was 3 guys. First guy hit the ground, second guy hit the ground, and the third guy ran across the street. Well,
holy shit, I don't want none of that.
But because I was there and witnessed this, I had to go to court with this guy. All right. And we walked in the courtroom. You know what the judge told these 2 guys? You know what he told them? He says, if you call somebody out that door and they kick your butt, that's your own fault. Because you called them out there. And he dismissed it right there.
Well, yeah. That proves right there he didn't cause it.
Hey, because you know this guy's a badass. You know what I'm saying? He's like 5 foot.
Size don't mean nothing. And size don't mean nothing, Mark. You should know that.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. He was a badass, and you know, and he's a sensei. He trains. You know, but the thing about it is that judge told those guys, you called him out. He didn't call you out.
Right.
You got exactly what you deserved. This is back in the 80s, no. Nowadays, they'd throw your ass in jail.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Robert, it's me, Jerry.
Hi, it's Jerry.
Is that right, Fox Run? It was that way there? So is it still the same way there or no?
But see, Alexander, you got to understand, kids want to be kids, and they're going to be playing and jumping around. They want to be noticed just like we do, but even more so. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing of it is, if the kids are there, he knows what they're doing. Don't do the live stream.
Right. But not only that, like Gary just said, you know, kids want to be known. And when they see that, hey, Dad's talking about, look, who's all these people on here? You know, they want to know that.
Right. But
They
don't
see
do
themselves
the
on TV more or less, right? So naturally they're going to want to do it.
My buddy Tim's bro, last fight I was in, 3 guys, I beat him with the ball bat. Ah! Was it a wood ball bat or was it aluminum ball bat? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, ding. They make a sweet little sound when they connect, you know? Personally, I've never had to use a weapon myself. I'm glad I never did because I wouldn't have my hunting license today if I had.
I was aluminum bat.
Aluminum, oh,
Do you
yeah.
you ever hit something really
Ding.
hard, really solid with aluminum bat and the vibration?
Oh, yeah.
It hurts your hands.
It hurts like heck. Yeah, it does. The vibration just feels, oh, it's unreal through them.
What's going on, Gene Chambers?
Hey, Gene.
eat the bat.
Hey, Gene. Hey, buddy.
Say it again.
Huh?
What was that, buddy?
I said, hey, Gene. Hey, buddy. It's me, Jerry.
I love them cups that Gene's making, eh, Kim?
I haven't seen them.
They're wooden ones. I want him to do me one with a deer, but I haven't got a price on it yet. Or if he has sent it, I haven't got it yet. Like the
What's
price,
that?
you know what I mean? I mean, I paid $30 for one of them cups, especially with the deer on it. That was a nice looking cup.
You don't smell like Jerry, Gene says there, Stray.
Did you guys see Jerry's channel where he cut these some kind of a firecracker thing, you know, and he got all the gunpowder and put it all together and took it out there and lit it, and it just went poof. He come back. He said, well, that didn't work like it was supposed to.
Right.
Of course, you got to hear Jerry say it.
Oh, yeah, for
Right.
sure.
The hell, that didn't work right.
Hey, Brian, didn't they take Virginia's right to carry guns away from them in Virginia? It's either Virginia or West Virginia.
I'm pretty sure it was too. Not positive, but I'm sure it was though.
Well, that's what they want to do to all of us. I'm going to tell you something. They want to get rid of our guns because they want China to come over here and they want them to do our coal mines. Farm our fields and everything else. But as long as Americans are holding guns, China's like, we ain't coming over there.
Exactly.
They're smart.
Oh, they are.
These hillbillies down there, buddy, they'll start cutting some heads off.
They will so.
Hey, Mark, you got a cup there that Gene made you?
Yeah, I got a couple of them. Hey, Kim.
Yes.
No, hang on, I'm talking to my wife.
Oh, okay.
Kim, bring me that cup that Gene made us.
So you can't get a permit there now, Gene, for a concealed weapon?
Just bring the Mach 1 cup.
That's not right.
Okay, let me shut that screen off till she gets out of here. Hang on. She don't want nobody seeing her.
How's it going, buddy?
Pepper Chris. Thank you, buddy, for the $2.
That's right, Pepper. I agree.
Yeah, my wife's cup's at work, Gene, but I got the Mach 1. She's bringing the Mach 1 in here.
Coming.
That's okay. I got it off. Run, honey, run.
Yeah, I don't know what.
But this is the cup right here.
Oh,
man,
wow, that's nice, Mark.
He made a nice cup out of that, buddy, huh?
I like that, yes.
That's wood?
It's wood, and on the inside of it,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's got a filler in it.
It's a thermal, eh? It keeps
Yeah.
it hot. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the way
Oh,
this one does, eh, Mark?
Huh?
This one works like that too. The one I'm using, it's a steel one, Abe.
Yeah, but
That's
this
nice.
cap on it and everything. That's a nice,
Good
nice.
job on that, Gene. That's a nice cup.
My wife's got hers at work. He made her a black one with a cobra on it.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, he had one that he showed a while back with a deer on it. I fell right in love with that cup when I seen it, you know.
I think that was
Could be a wolf or a deer, and I'd love it, you know.
I think that was Sherry's cup that you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it was. I know he said it had got sold, so.
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah,
But back then I didn't have the extra money. I had to wait until the end of the month to do it. Now I have the extra money, and it's gone.
Brian, it cost me $80 for the class and $105 for the license for my we call them CPLs up here.
Right. Yeah, I want to go for my carrying license pretty soon.
Yeah, we call them CPLs.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they call them here. I haven't read up on that in a long time.
I bought a Yeti coffee cup, Mock.
Uh-huh.
It keeps coffee hot.
Does it keep
That's
it
the way this one is, eh, guys? This one will keep coffee hot and order alive for 3 hours. It's really good.
Now,
John
ask me
Deere.
again, Mock.
Huh?
You asked me something. Ask me again.
What did I ask you?
I said it keeps coffee hot, and then you said, does it?
Does it keep it cold?
It would.
Okay.
But if I put something cold in it,
Huh.
yes, it would. It's got a lid on it, just like what you got.
Yeah,
That'd be neat if it done both cold and hot. That would be really cool.
it's a nice cup. I mean, it's the same color as my Mustang and everything.
Yeah, that's nice, eh?
Yeah, and like I said, it's
I
got
like that color.
you know, and stainless steel insert.
That's nice. Gene does a good job on them. He really
He
does.
does a real nice job on them. He's made a few of them. I mean, he made one for Sherry Kay. He made one, I think, for Mama Renda, and he made one for somebody else. I think, matter of fact, I think Stray had to make a couple for somebody.
No, it does, Gene. No word of a lie. Yeah, I was watching a movie and then I went on 2 or 3 live streams. Like it wasn't hot, but it was still warm enough to eat. It wasn't, or to drink. It wasn't cold, right? And that was about 3 hours.
Well, I never keep coffee 3 hours, but I had this ceramic cup. I could pour the coffee, go out to get in the hot tub,
Right.
and by the time I got in the hot tub, it was cooled off. So this Yeti cup, if I put the lid on it, I can go out, take my time, get in the hot tub, and if I try to sip it, it'll burn my mouth.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we've gone shopping for 2 hours, and I've done my coffee in this before we left. Take a couple sips out of it. It's hot. I close the cap on it, go shopping for a couple hours, come back, and it's still, you know, just about as hot as it was when I left. So they're pretty good cups like that, the thermal ones.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
them.
Well, Stray said that he got 2 cups off of Gene too, and they were really nice. So
Yeah.
I seen the videos on them.
That's good.
I'd like to see Gene actually working on his lathe sometime. I've never seen him do a video of that. That'd be a cool video. I'd watch that for hours, I would.
You just watch that for hours because you think Gene's got pretty lips.
I'm not too sure, Brian. We can with the semi-automatic rifles. I'm not too sure about the handguns. It'd be cool if we could, for sure.
So, Mock, I don't think it's wood. It's just stainless painted.
Really? I thought it was made out of wood. I mean, it's got stainless on the inside.
Right?
It is stainless. Yeah. No, it is. It's okay. Cool. Yeah, they're cool, man.
Oh, yeah. Still a really nice cup, man. I like that.
Brian, I mean, Robert, did they call you Yeti or call her Yeti? I'll save you the view time, Gene. Do have some purty lips.
Oh, that's good.
Roberta's nickname. Three coats of primer, 3 coats of yellow sticker. He did a nice job on these cups.
Oh yeah, they look really sharp.
I thought the outside was wood. We pressed the other stuff in there, but it's not wood. And the reason why I thought it was wood because he does woodworking.
Well, hey, if it fooled you that close up, that's a darn good job on that cup.
Oh yeah. Brian, Roberta is my sister, not my girlfriend. Are you sure about that, Robert?
Oh, that was mean.
No, what was mean was the picture I put on there that time with Big Steve riding Robert around the campground.
Right. I've seen that. That was funny.
Yeah, I still got that picture of them 2 guys on that motorcycle.
Well, that was Robert and Big Steve.
Yeah.
She's her sister, and you don't share either.
Yeah, you should, Tim. I'd watch some Lay's videos for sure. I've seen guys take really lumpy logs, and turn them into beautiful bowls or cups, whatever,
Yep.
They do all this kind of stuff with resin in them too, That looks really cool. Robert says she is my sister and I don't share either.
Yeah. only his sister.
Yeah. Well, I walked out the door there yesterday morning and there was a squirrel. My dog had chased up a tree. Well, it missed the branch that it jumped to and it was falling down the branches trying to grab. Well, I had to holler at my dog. He had him right by the tail, The last thing I want is my dog to hurt the squirrels, I don't like that. Ever since I had a pet squirrel, I don't like to shoot them or see them hurt anymore,
What's that, dogs?
More kin deeper in. That's right, Stray. Oh, that's good. See, Stray knows what I'm talking about, says Robert. Yeah, I've seen the trucks and the trains, Gene. They look really good when you get them done.
Gene does some fantastic work, man.
Oh, you're darn right he does. I've seen some of them toys he was making. Man. The dump trucks are what got me, I thought that I wanted one of them myself just to put on a shelf in my office here.
I like that from Stray. More kin, deeper in.
Yep. Yeah, I like that too.
Why go down the street when you go down the hallway? I think you're a little sick.
It is, isn't it?
So, Kim, what's going on, buddy? You doing all right?
Doing okay.
Good.
Went to Walmart today. We went to Walmart yesterday, but
Stray says my sister has hairy ankles.
I didn't have enough medicine, so I went and got my medicine today.
Yeah. And then, so is your guys' Walmart's like letting so many people in at a time, or they just?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Because you go to Myers around here, they just let you walk in.
Really?
Yeah.
Not here either. They're letting so many people. We went to Food Basics tonight. They're letting 2 people at a time in. They let 4 come out, right, and then 2 go in.
And like I said, is that you're allowed to fish, but you're not allowed to have electric motors or gas motors on the lake. And I just don't get it.
Can you have
That makes no sense at all. It really doesn't.
Can you have a boat and paddle?
You can have a boat and paddles, but you can't have no electric or no motor.
Well, that don't make any sense.
No. Why would? Wow. That can go up in the books, because that's another thing that I thought I would never hear in my lifetime. It's something that crazy, you know. That
like I said,
it makes no sense. It doesn't go along with the coronavirus or nothing.
No,
like
this is socialism in the making. It's exactly.
Oh, for sure. Wow, eh? Unreal.
Tim, I go to the strip club and show them a buck, and they show me some ankle hair. Hairy ankle.
Well, Tim, do they have curbside service?
You want to go with mommy? You want to go with mommy? Okay.
You love that dog there, don't you? Don't you there, Brad?
What's that?
You sure love that dog, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's my German Shepherd. He gives me hugs, eh? He comes up and puts his head beside me, and he'll push his head against my face. That's how he gives us hugs.
That's how my daughter's dog is. My daughter's dog has got to take her cheek and push it against yours.
Yep, that's what he does. Yeah. More when he wants to go outside, and first thing in the morning, he'll come up to me and give me a hug as soon as I open the door to take him out, eh?
Yeah. So now Brian says curfew in my city, not the state. I don't believe. So you only have a curfew in your city, not in the whole state?
That's kind of strange.
So I asked Tim about the strip club if they had curbside service, and he said, no, you got to look through the bar window.
Yeah.
Well, he says he just shows them $1, though. He doesn't give it to him. He just shows them $1, right?
Okay.
They don't have shower shows, but they do have wash.
He goes, I go to the Amish strip club, show them $1, and they show some hairy ankles. So yeah, he says he just shows them $1.
Damn, do they uncover their wagon?
That's the way to here in Michigan too. If you're out at a certain time, you got to have the paperwork to show them that you're an essential worker and you got to go to work.
Right.
That's
crazy.
I don't know if they have any curfew here. I go to Walmart in the daytime and I'm done.
Yeah. We even tried going to the place we went to, Food Basics today. We tried going just about like late in the morning. I think it was about, well, actually early afternoon. I think it was 1:30 we left. Thinking it would be empty, right? Everybody get things done in the morning. Oh my God, it wasn't empty at all. We still waited outside for a good hour before we got in a lineup.
Right.
Where did you go at, Brad?
Food Basics.
Food Basic. That's a grocery store.
Yep.
Tim's Road. You get her in a buggy and stop in the car wash stall. Rock that buggy. That's a boy, Tim.
Yep. Night, Gene. You have a great night, buddy, and stay safe, okay? You and your family. Friends, Romans, and countrymen. Lend me your ears. Stay in the house. The coronavirus is here.
Well, I got to tell you something. That coronavirus, dude, the way they're handling it is what scares you the most.
Yep, they're doing it all the wrong way. You know that?
The way they're handling it just scares you the most. And this is what I'm thinking, man. They're going to come out with some great healing medication and get that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come out, and it's going to be like no big deal after that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I really think this is a ploy, man. I really do.
Oh, I do too.
I haven't, Brian, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the commercial on it, but I haven't watched it. Fox Run Forge, you're welcome. Yeah, I know its full name, but I can't remember it now. Corvirus, some other 19 or something.
I'll have to watch that, Brian. He's building himself a suicide machine, that boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Tim, hurry
I
back.
understand that us as guys like a lot of speed, but that's just going a little bit overboard, I think.
That's all the fun of it, though, there, Brad.
Oh, it is, I know, but I mean,
If I had
wow.
the time and the money, I'd do that to my Fairmont.
Well, I probably would too, but it'd be fun, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, baby.
A few years back, I found a go-kart frame made out of steel tubing, on
Right?
the guy's porch, and it sat there for about a month. So I went up to him one day and I said, "You want to sell that go-kart frame you got there?" He's, "What do you give me for it?" He said, "I'm not giving it to you for scrap price. It's too low." I said, "I'll give you $150 for the frame," because it was well welded and it had the wheels, the brakes, and everything was hooked up to it, I said, "Well, you got half the machine together." So I gave him $150, took it home, and I put a 360 snowmobile engine on it, And I got the thing running, but the guy that at the time you couldn't get the clutch with the sprocket already assembled. So I had a guy weld a sprocket on it, and he heated the clutch up too much so it wouldn't grab for me, But yeah, it would have worked if the clutch had grabbed. But that thing would have flew, I'll tell you. Little go-kart frame weighed about maybe 60 pounds.
I got a really nice go-kart that I put together for my grandkids, but they won't. The one that, older one, he don't want to listen. And so I kind of put a hold on it, but I think I'm going to get it going this year.
Right.
Fox Run Forge, I enter my car in, a few shows, probably about 3 or 4 a year.
I would be too. That's a nice car, Mark.
I work a lot, stuff like that. So, and plus the roads are bad up here and it's hard to get them out, But I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a nice car there, man.
Thank you, sir. Had that car for a long time.
I'll bet.
43 years.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever owned a vehicle that long.
Well, the story of the car is I got the car when I was 12 years old.
Right.
My dad bought it May of '78, so I would have turned 13 in October. But my dad wanted to make sure that I got my first car before he went into surgery because he was afraid something may happen to him. So I had the car, and I really didn't get the car out and drive it until like 85. You know what I'm saying? And then, well, no, I'm sorry. It was 80. Might have been 85. It was either 84, 85. But I had the car for years. Well, I got sick back in 03, and I told you I had that SARS pneumonia.
Right.
And I was in the hospital for a month, and I really needed some money, But I still held on to the car. I didn't sell it. But in 2005, I had a not a heart attack, but congestive heart failure.
Okay.
Being
Wow.
outside and working and, you know, stuff like that, and just got overheated. So when I was in the hospital, a guy had come up before I went in the hospital. A guy had come up wanting to buy the Mach 1, and I needed the money. I really did. And I told the guy, says, look, I told my brother that if I ever sold the car, that he had first dibs on it.
Right.
My oldest brother lived down in Tennessee, you know. So he got the car, and he took the car. He had the car for 13 years. 8 of those years, he was getting the car restored. So he never really got to enjoy the car.
Right.
He had some couple things come up, and he called me up, and he says, hey, give me what I got in the car, and you can buy the car back. Now, if I'd have sold it to this other guy, I'd have never got the car back.
That's right.
I went ahead and got the money and bought the car back off my brother, and it was already, he had it restored. Now, I don't think they did the greatest job, but hey, it's a 10-footer.
That's right, man. That's all that matters.
You know,
Yep.
but so with the car, we've had the car for 43 years.
Thanks,
Nice.
Pepper Chris.
You know, that's in really good shape for that old a car, man. It really is. Oh, he froze up again on us, Kim. There he is. He's back.
That's funny. Look at that. He goes, wait, you had SARS? If you did, this is SARS Mach.
Yeah.
Now, that 38 Plymouth, I bet she's awesome looking.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice car, Tim. Those Plymouths.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'd love to have one of them, I'll tell you.
You know, back in those days, though, the Plymouths and the Dodges and the Fords and the Chevys, they all pretty much looked alike, didn't they?
No, they did so.
But they had chrome on them, man. They were cool. Nowadays, it's
Oh,
all
they looked good back then. Not like they do now.
Tim, why did your cousin set a fire to your car?
because Kim probably was mean to him. Tim was probably mean to him.
Yeah. Insurance scam, wasn't it, Kim? Tim. Yep.
Hey, Fox Run, thanks for subscribing to me, buddy.
Yeah, this deal with not being able to go to channel, isn't that something?
You know, they've been doing some weird stuff lately, dude. And it's kind of like they pulled us back.
I don't like that you can't check out the channel.
Well, no, that's what
You could, if you wanted to subscribe to them, you could right there.
that's what it was there for. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't know why they took it out. I think it was stupid of them.
Now, Brian J., I'm going to tell you something. I know you'd love to have a '69 Dodge Charger, but you make it more than enough money to own one. So I didn't want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome there, Fox Run.
Thank you, Pepper Chris, for the super chat. Oh, he killed himself shortly after burning your car.
That's what he's saying, man.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Tim.
Did he actually kill himself, or did Tim kind of make it look like he killed himself? So, how's Grizz and everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? I haven't been on really, you know what I'm saying?
As far as I know, Grizzlies are. I haven't seen them on in a couple days. Of course, I haven't really been on the computer a lot either, so.
I sent everybody a link. I hate to call people all the time, you know, if they're busy.
I don't think Grizz is busy. He's probably just chasing the rooster around.
It could be.
Either that or the wife's got the broom out after him.
Darn right. I think he said she broke the broom. Now she's back to the cast iron fry pan.
You know, when we went to see them people, She didn't say hardly nothing.
Really?
She really shy.
I'll bet they're the same as they are on the screen too, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You
Grizz,
can usually tell that pretty good, eh, Kim, with some people.
Grizz
Hey,
told
hey, I want to go up and meet this guy. He's good people, you know. You can tell that with some people, but others you can't, eh?
Well, here's Tim's road. He said Dad came home after work and Mom told him Wayne killed himself. Dad said he won't do that again and started eating supper. Well, nope, you're right. He was definitely right about that. He ain't gonna do that again.
Nope.
Wow.
Well, if that really happened, Tim, I know what you're going through, buddy, because my brother just hung himself before Christmas. So,
Really? I didn't know that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
yeah, he hung himself. They found him 12 feet up and hanging from a tree, 12 feet.
Did they have a did he have like depression or something or?
Well, actually, what I heard was that child support and all that was going to take his license and all that away from him, eh? Because his new wife, her two adult kids that were, I think one was 25 and one was 36, were making my brother pay for their new cars, their insurance, and all that, eh? They didn't have to pay for nothing themselves. So he didn't have the money to pay his child support, so they were going to take his truck, his license, everything. And that's the last I heard. Then I heard my nephew came to the door and said that he hung himself. So,
Wow,
yeah,
that's sad.
that is.
You know, I'm
But
gonna
I
tell
mean,
you,
those type of places, they push people into doing that, eh? They don't lay off.
they had a
They
little
don't give
girl.
you time to pay or nothing about it, eh? They just keep at you.
Oh no, they're on you. Once they're on you, they're on you. That's it.
Oh yeah,
But there was a little girl that was on YouTube that actually showed herself hanging herself out in the woods from where the trailer park where they lived at there. And
yeah.
it was on until people were hollering for her and everything else. And yeah, it was pretty sad. I think it was YouTube it was on.
Wow.
It's a wonder they didn't take that down if it was YouTube.
They did take it down.
Okay.
But they didn't
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't keep.
they didn't realize what it was until after the fact.
Yeah.
And Tim says, my dad's a hard ass till this day. Well, Tim, that's what makes you the man you are today.
So right, Mock. So right, man. Yep. Like I wouldn't do some of the things my dad done when he was younger, but he sure made me the man I am today. I'll tell you that.
My dad, buddy, I worked for him. It was like working for a slave driver.
Oh, I know. I don't doubt it.
It was, he was, and I'd ask
Oh,
him,
I'll bet he's one of the best bosses you ever had, though, eh?
I'm not going to go there.
I knew you weren't going to do
Go there.
that.
Wow. Brian said, I had a brother built a cross, then hung himself on the cross 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It's sad.
Oh, wow. Sorry about that, Brian.
I worked with a guy, and he said that he hung himself, and whatever he used broke. He said, "Oh my God!" He said that was the weirdest feeling. He was choking, and fighting, and then it broke and fell, and then he got his air back. So he lived through it.
Wow. Was he glad that he lived through it?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he was actually regretting what he done when he actually done it.
right. He told me.
That's what I wonder about my brother, if he was trying to stop himself from, you never know that, boy. That's the sad part.
I had a friend of mine, we went to school with, and he moved away, and all of a sudden he moved back, years later, and he got hooked up with a girl that you would never think he would have hooked up with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Totally different people. She was a queen, and he was just a regular Joe.
Right.
And they got in an argument one day, and she left and took off, and he went out in the garage and hung himself over that argument.
Wow.
So people, you can be driven to it,
Oh, you can. Yes, you can.
But I don't want to kill myself. I want to kill the son of a gun that's bothering me.
Exactly. Exactly. get rid of the problem that's bothering you to begin with, then there's no more problem.
Right.
You know? No, I just never understood why my brother never come and talked to none of us about any of his problems, eh?
Well, he probably
Never
thought, he was a man. He was going to take care of himself.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Gotta
he was.
work forward, And that's the
Yeah.
whole thing right there. These kids and stuff like that. I mean, and you said his kids were older. Why was he paying child support on older kids?
Oh, this was his stepkids.
He was paying child support on the stepkids?
No, on his kids that were younger, right?
All right.
But it was back pay that he was paying up. And all of a sudden he couldn't pay it because his new wife was saying you have to pay for their car and their new car and their insurance. Right. And rather than my brother saying, no, I'm not doing that, he paid it and couldn't afford his payments. Right. So they were going to take his license and everything from the child support.
Right.
We're going to take it, eh? So that's why I guess he done that. Duke's World, how are you? Good to see you.
Good old Duke.
Swirl.
Duke, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, it's sad that some people, it comes to that in life, that they can't just go to somebody in the family or a friend and talk to them, eh?
And the thing about it is, if they do, and they do end up killing themselves anyhow, then that person that's in the family feels it was their fault. You see what I'm saying? So there's probably a reason why he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And it was just
I understand that point too, but on the other hand too, the people that are on the other side of his life, like his family, they're always wondering why he couldn't have done that,
Well, they're always wondering why he couldn't have done that. And the thing that he didn't understand is that it's going to hurt them the most because he's not going to be here to feel that pain, but his family is,
I hear you.
Yeah, Tim, I believe that was real hard, buddy. I bet it was. To lose a good friend like that.
Oh yeah. Sorry to hear that too, Tim.
A guy that I grew up with, he started hanging around with a bunch of thuggy guys that, thought they were cooler than everybody else and getting a bad car accident. And matter of fact, he was decapitated, but I couldn't even go to his school, Well, Brian, and sometimes that's the case. He was selfish enough to take his own life and not even,
exactly
let nobody in his life. And that goes the same for you, Brad. They
I felt the same way that he was selfish about it.
Yeah.
But,
and people are very selfish. And
they are.
When my mom passed away, my brother says, no, let's put her in a home. I said, no, because she wouldn't want that.
Right.
So I feel that would be selfish if we would have put her in a home and, living on a machine the rest of her life. And it just was wrong,
Yeah.
The lady next to me, her grandson says, oh, you can keep her around forever. She stays in a home and they keep her on this machine. And that lady, she looked like she needed to go.
Wow. Yeah, sometimes I think they try and keep them going a little bit too long,
Hey,
and all they're really doing is putting that person in more pain,
Exactly. And Brian says his 15-year-old daughter was the one that found him. Look, a buddy of mine took those big guys and took that zip tie and put it around his neck and tightened it up. And they heard a thud on the floor. His daughter ran upstairs and found him, man. He was done.
Wow.
Killed himself with a zip tie. That had to be an awful way to go, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I guess we'll never really know what brings people to think that way or do that, except for life and stress itself,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Well, some people really have they get real deep depression. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for them to talk to people about it because they think people don't care about them. And so they just, get rid of their life, and
right.
that's scary, You know,
Oh, it is very.
I've never wanted to kill myself, but I've wanted to kill a few people.
Oh, me too. Me too. I hear you.
Hang on a second, guys. Somebody's calling.
You're right, Rosanna. 15 years. That was selfish. I agree. Yeah, Fox Run, I'll get to your channel later and I will I'll check you out myself.
I'm back.
Welcome back there, Kim. Yeah, I don't like that they took that out of that chat now, Kim, that we can't go to the channel. That's not right. Taking a lot of our protection away that way too, eh?
Yeah. Like I said, I was on a live chat for like 30 minutes and they kept giving me links and
Mm-hmm.
I run around. Well, the first time I knew about it, Waterbug called me. He said, I don't know what's going on. He said, I click on somebody's channel and it says report or block, and I don't want to do that.
Right.
Well, no, don't do that. So
I know when I first
I
noticed it too.
did something wrong. I said, well, let me come and look. I said, no, it's not you. It's me too.
Yeah, mine was doing the same thing, and I thought, wow, what's going on? Are things disappearing here or what? So I even restarted my computer thinking it was maybe a glitch, right?
Now,
No, it wasn't there.
I see a whole bunch of things. Do you see everything too? Do you see
all
report?
I have on mine is participants, 2-goal time lapse, and send feedback. On that part where you go to the top,
No, I'm talking about the 3 dots by the name.
Oh, okay. Just a minute. I'll check that.
I've got 5 things.
Okay, let me check here.
Of course, you won't have remove monitor.
No, that's only on yours, Kim. I gotta find. There we go. I'll use Fox Run here. Yeah, all I have here is report, remove, put user on timeout, and hide user.
Okay. All right.
They took go to channel right out.
Yep.
That's crazy. Why would they do that? It seems like these YouTube people are just trying to wreck the platform or something. I don't know. Because that's not helping the good streamers out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now, Rosanna says, I heard someone say it was coming back, but they're short on workers, so it will be a while.
Oh, okay. All right. I understand that. So they must have just been working on the platform or something and then just didn't have time to put that back in or something.
That makes sense then.
It does, yeah.
Well, see, Fox Run, Brad has a wrench. So he's got 4 things. I'm the host and I've got 5. But yeah, if you don't have a wrench, you only see 2 things.
Yeah. Report or block.
Right.
Lucky called him, Roseanne?
Well, how'd you get a phone number?
Yeah, I'd like to know that myself. There's a few things I'd like to say to him.
Well, Brad, I'll give you their email.
Oh, I got that. I've never got anything back from them. So I just stopped emailing them. I thought, well, they're not going to talk to me anyway, so what's the point, right?
Well, I got something back from them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll read it to you the best I can.
How long did it take to get it back?
A day.
Really? I
Says
must have
they-
waited 2 weeks and I still hadn't heard nothing, so I just stopped looking.
Wow. Thanks for your email. I appreciate the YouTube video that you created, which explains what you're seeing on your end. It seems that this is a new update for the live stream chat where you won't be able to see the user's account. While I understand that you need to deal with the unpleasant viewers, you still have the option to report and block a comment. No kidding. I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then it's got a thing report comment, you know, is a faster process to deal with concern and blocking a comment, you know. So Rosanna gave us more info than what I got.
What's going
And
on?
that's right from YouTube.
Okay,
Wow.
let's see. I gotta find it.
Well, I see where Rosanna says I heard someone say that it was coming back, but there was short on workers. So because I know that they don't have the workers right now. That's why when
Right.
when your videos gets held up, they don't have the people to go over them right now. That's how come the bots are putting them where they can't be monetized.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to wait for the people because they can't look at them manually right now because they don't have the people to work.
Right.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yep. But he said, she said, Lucky 7 called you two.
That'd probably be like calling the unemployment office right now.
Yep.
But when I was on that live chat, I said, what's your phone number? Oh, we don't have a phone number. So they give me
Really?
an email address.
Huh. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, Brad.
All righty.
We had some pork loin that we had put up frozen, and I cooked it in the Instapot today with sweet potato and potato. Oh man, it was tasty now.
Oh, I bet it was. I bet it was. We had chicken cooked in the Instapot. Yeah, we had chicken. I love that Instapot, man. It's nice. You can take a frozen chicken, dump it in there, put your seasoning in there, buddy, and it's done in 45 minutes.
Okay, that makes more sense, Rosanna, because they don't want to give you a phone number.
Jerry, have a good night.
See you, Jerry. Thank you for coming in. So Jerry's gonna have pizza.
Pizza.
I don't know if you was in here yesterday. We went to a town, and they still got the car hop where they come bring the meal to you.
Uh-huh.
So she came and took our order. She had a mask on. Hello, Iron Dog. And she said, when we bring your food, we request you to go home and eat it. We don't want you to eat it here. I said, okay. So
Good evening, Iron Dog.
I told Pam, I said, well, I understand that because this is the only place you can get food where it's brought to the car like this. They wouldn't have enough room for everybody in that parking lot. So
Right.
we just took it, went across the road to a church parking lot and ate it there. It worked good.
Yep.
Our Dog, are you doing good?
Iron Dog.
How you feeling there, dog?
He probably feels like a dog.
Probably.
Arr!
You're the Red Riding Hood. You ain't never looked so good.
Oh no, our dog is sick.
Iron Dog, what are you sick
So
for?
sick. Oh, dog.
I was sick, man. I tell you what, I had the fever. I had the cough. I had, it was horrible.
Intestinal.
Our dog's got that spit man mitten.
Yep.
You know what that is, Mark?
No.
Can't fart without shitting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to tell you something now. That they're saying that intestinal thing is part of that virus because
Oh
my
my
sister-in-law
God.
right now and
Yes, they are.
virus.
Hey, dog, have you been vomiting?
It's kind of like takes over like you got food poisoning.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I had a fever and everything. And
Did you have a sore throat?
no, I didn't. That's
Oh.
why they went and test me. But I had a fever and that, and I had a cough, and I'll be honest with you. Do you know what I craved? Pringles.
No way.
I'm telling you, I had a fever for Pringles, man. I needed that.
All things, eh?
My wife couldn't. She goes, you want some what?
Yeah. No doubt, eh? What a thing to crave. Wow.
Good thing it wasn't Pringles and that because man, I'd have thought I was pregnant if I had Pringles and pickles.
Yeah, dog, watch out, buddy. I hope you don't have it, but wow.
Well, he just got the shits then, man. He's all right.
Never a good thing, never a good thing.
No,
Oh,
no.
I got a shingle shot today.
You know what, Kim? I had shingles when I was a baby. I had shingles in my groin when I was a baby.
Oh my.
And the doctor, because my mom couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, And so she went into the doctor and he pulled my diaper off and she said, man, this kid's got the shingles. So years later, I went to the doctor when I was like in my 20s and I told the doctor, I says, I've had shingles before. He goes, no, you haven't. I go, yes, I have. So he went back through and got my files. And sure enough, I had shingles when I was a baby. He goes, well, he says, you don't ever have to worry about getting them again. So will you just get them one time or how's that work?
I heard that they can repeat.
I think so too. But
yeah,
see,
I've heard a lot of people say I've had them 3 or 4 times and they're murder, they say.
Well, my mom said I was
I
crying.
don't know how long ago, but I had shingles under the skin with no rash.
Wow.
And man, you talk about burn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it just burnt.
Oh yeah, it feels like somebody's holding the torch on your leg.
One guy got it on his face and he lost one of his eyesights for it.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I went to the doctor and I couldn't see my doctor. And I seen this woman doctor and she said she thought it was my gallbladder. I said, no, it's not my gallbladder. Well, it's right there. And she wanted to test me for my gallbladder. So I made another appointment and finally got into my doctor. And I told him about it. And you know how they're all in the same bed together. And he
Right.
just kind of looked funny. He said, let's hold up on that for right now, okay? He didn't tell me she was nuts, but anyhow, I had a shingle shot and then they come out with another one. So a month ago, I had a shingle shot because it was a different deal. And they didn't tell me. But when the guy gave me the shot, he said, okay, now you'll have to come back in a month and get another one, which
Oh
would
wow.
have been the third. I said, okay. So I called him on the second. I said, now, do you guys have that shot? Well, this one guy that's the head of everything, he's an asshole. No, you got to wait another month. Okay. So when I went out today to get my medicine, he wasn't there. So I asked this, sure, no problem. Fill this paperwork out, copay, no copay. Didn't cost nothing. He gave me a shot. You're good to go now. You won't
Wow.
have no more shingle shot until they come out with another one or something. Isn't that something?
I mean, but that's just the way it works, though, man. And these doctors they're getting creepier and creepier as they go. But you know, like Rosanna says, chicken pox. Shingles are a form of chicken pox, but it's not chicken pox. But I was told that if I had the shingles once, I'll never get them again, like chicken pox. So that's what I was told. So hopefully I don't never get them again. But yeah. I was a baby.
Yeah, chicken pox is a form of shingles.
Yep.
It sure is, Rosanna. If you had chicken pox, you can get the shingles. Yeah.
If you have chicken pox, you can still get the shingles.
Yep.
You've never had chicken pox, Tim? I have.
I've had a lot of chicken pot pies.
Oh, me too. I love them.
Yeah, buddy.
Nothing like them.
Well, they told me a month. And then when I called and I said, okay, it's been a month, I just don't think that guy wanted to do it.
Right. Well, that's probably what it was.
He did the same thing to me about this cream. I was supposed to get 3 tubes and they only had 2. So I went back in a month and I said, well, I want that other tube now. Well, wait until you need it. Okay. So I went back a few days later and he wasn't there. So I went up there and said, I want my other tube of cream. Okay, no problem. So see, he does that shit.
Yeah, they're just funny like that.
All doctors are mental in the head. I don't care what anybody says.
They are very painful, Rosanna. Even though mine didn't break out, it just burned and I couldn't hardly have a shirt on. It just
anything that touches them just drives them nuts.
Oh yeah.
Why
well, sitting in the tub? I found.
Okay, say it again. One of you.
Go ahead, Mark.
I had them as a baby. I don't remember how painful they were.
Okay.
Your mom and dad must have went through heck with that, though, man.
I say at least my mom did.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, you know, when I went to the doctor, hello, Ben Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin, how are you?
When I was having trouble with my hip, I went to the doctor, and he was checking me out, you know, and he says, "You got a rash." Okay. Well,
Mhm.
it was because of diabetes. I didn't know about it until later, and but anyhow, he talked to me about my hip first, and he said, "I can fix that rash for you." And he gave me a medicine just like a woman takes for yeast infection.
That's probably
Okay.
what it was a yeast infection.
It was a yeast infection,
Huh.
and it went away.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you something, man. I took some antibiotics and they gave me a yeast infection from hell.
Oh, yeah, they can. Yep.
Okay.
But don't you find that amazing, guys, how they can bring out a pharmaceutical drug to cure something, and there's more side effects to that drug to cure that one thing than the drug cures itself.
I know, man. You see them on the commercials all the time. Yeah,
It's
you won't have
not-
no more, but your Peter's going to fall off and you're going to
Oh,
get
yeah. You know, you might bleed from the ears, the nose, and the eyes, but just go to your doctor and everything will be fine.
Right.
So did they have to give you something else?
What?
You
No,
said
mine just went away.
went away. Okay.
Mine just went away. I just had to, you know, I mean, you have to just keep it clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to gross anybody out or anything like that, but I had it right around the head of my pecker.
Oh, wow.
No, you talking about being aggravated. Woo!
Oh, I'll bet.
Well, mine was in my groin.
I ain't never had it. I've been around people that have had it, but I've never had it, and I don't want to, man. I've seen them going through what they go through with it. No way.
Well,
I don't want that.
And that's the thing about my wife. She's like, if you're taking antibiotics, we ain't having sex.
You're right, Ben Franklin.
Well,
They just trade symptoms.
I had it in a month, so
It's just like the flu shot, eh, Kim? My mom used to get the flu shot, and the next day she'd wake up with the flu.
yeah.
You know, like it's supposed to be a dead virus in these flu shots that we get. But if you're getting the flu, the virus of the flu is obviously alive in there, right?
Right.
Gotta be. So are they really giving it to you to help you, or giving it to you to, you know, make things worse?
Make more control.
Exactly.
But it's funny, man. I mean, these commercials are like,
Oh, they
well,
are.
you can have liver damage, or you could have a heart attack or a stroke. You could bleed to death. You know, really? I don't want it then.
No shit, eh? Like, how's it supposed to help me if it's going to cause all these other things? What is it? 1 in a million that don't have them effects happen to them? So they get that person to talk about it, right? Oh, it's great. I'm doing great, you know? Oh, wow. Unreal.
Person, you know, look how much weight I lost taking these,
Oh, yeah.
these super duper pills. You
Yep.
know? Turn around, their ass is dragging on the ground.
Yeah.
Ben Franklin, you're right. It's a control thing. It really is.
Yeah.
They want to keep you coming back for something.
Oh, yeah. All the time. If the doctors don't have you coming back for anything, they're not getting paid. So,
You
I mean,
know,
that's all it's become is a great big money grab, eh?
now vaccinations and stuff like that. My niece was normal, and
Right.
then she got some vaccinations, and she ain't been the same since.
See, not all vaccinations are good for all kids.
Exactly. So I mean, it's a coin toss. It really
It
is.
is.
You know.
But the thing is, who's tossing the coin, and why don't the parents have a say in it?
Well, we
Why
don't,
is it
because
mandatory?
if you don't get these vaccinations, then you can't send your kid to school.
Exactly. But why is it why can't they check these kids to make sure they're not allergic to this stuff before they give it to them?
Because they're not doing that.
Exactly. But they could do that. They just choose not to. They'd rather give it to them, get a kid sick, and then they got to, give that kid some medicine to get better, which is going to take more medicine to get better. So they're doing it. To me, it's a big money scheme. That's how I look at it.
It is a money scheme, and a lot of these things they don't have to have, and a lot of but in order to send your kid to school, you got to give it to them.
All
I was lucky none of my kids never were affected by the vaccinations. Everything was always good.
Right.
Mark, polio, they cured that. They had vaccinations for that years ago.
Oh yeah. But did it treat everybody the same? That's the question.
Well,
Right.
I don't know. I'm sure I had the vaccination. It didn't bother me at all.
Yeah, but see, other people, Kim, might have got that, and it might have affected them in a lot
Now,
of
what's
different
that
ways.
thing they put on your arm right here left that bruise there when you was a kid?
Yep.
You got that thing on your arm from when they did that vaccination?
Yeah, I remember that. They
Yeah.
done that in public schools.
Right. You walked right up, you stand in the line, you went right there and they go zip.
Yep.
And you had that mark on your arm, you still got it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the mark of the beast.
Well, it's a mark of something, I'll tell you. It stayed for a while.
I can definitely probably be a beast if I need to be. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing about it is that see, my daughter is vaccinated. She went to school. I signed a religious waiver. Well, we never knew about that, Tim. I never knew about it. That you could do that. I was young when all my kids were born.
Right.
My daughter's exactly 20 years younger than I am. My oldest son, he's 18 years younger than I am. You know what I'm saying? So I remember all my kids young. Mark, that's pretty much it.
Did you catch that, Kim, what Mark just said? That his son and daughter are younger than him?
Yeah, well, I meant older.
That's what I was giggling at, man.
I caught it. That's why I said my son, younger. But yeah, so my son's 18 years younger than I am, and so is my daughter. She's 20. My other son, he's 22 years younger than I am. And Heather, my youngest daughter, I think, I don't know, I think she belongs in the milkman because she was like 18 years younger than I am.
Wow.
Or 28 years younger than I am.
Yeah.
Well,
I had my first kid, I was 19.
Something was said about Easter. We usually always went to her mother's, but she's living in this assisted living home, and she's totally locked down.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can't see her at all. So everybody's going to just stay at home by themselves.
Well, we're going to have dinner between me and my wife and my youngest daughter. But everybody else is doing their own thing at home. Other kids are.
Wow, dog. Yeah, they don't think, they just give you the shot. It's like around here in Canada, eh? Now you can go to the pharmacy and get your shot. When is a pharmacist got the liabilities of a doctor? You know what I mean?
Yep.
He hasn't got the doctoring license. How can he legally give you a shot? I don't get that.
Back in those days, though, man, things were a lot different.
Oh, they were. I know. But that's not
in those days. So it's not like it is today.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I got my shot today, right there at the pharmacy.
They do them at the pharmacies here too. Myers does them. CVC.
I couldn't trust our pharmacist. No, I don't trust a doctor. I'm not going to trust a pharmacist.
But now, let me tell you how they did it. They got this like a Band-Aid, but it's it's like a round piece of foam,
Okay.
and then in the center, it's like a film. Of course, he wipes your skin with alcohol and lets that dry. Then he puts this on and he puts a shot through it. Have you ever seen that done?
No.
And then that way, if you bleed, you know,
Right.
and it's away from your skin. It's not like a Band-Aid.
Hmm.
The guy told me today, he said, just leave that on there for about 20 minutes, then you can take it off. This guy, it did not bleed at all. The one a month ago, it bled inside. It didn't go nowhere, but it bled inside.
Some people
I've
just
never
don't know how to
seen
get
that.
shots.
It's fine. I mean, you can't even tell it where
Some people just
where
don't
I got
know
it.
shots. Hey, you know, this is funny right here. Dog, you keep acting up and Kathy will kill you. No, Tim,
Yeah.
she won't kill him, because what she'll do, she'll beat him up by the inch to his life, and then
That's right.
get healed up and then beat him again.
That's right. And you can tell us you're not scared all you want, dog. We know you're terrified of Kathy.
Oh, yeah, you hear
Oh,
what
he's terrified, man.
that one dude said, Noodles, he says that Iron Dog, when Kathy comes in the door, you can see the scaredness in his face.
Oh, yeah. He
Says
goes
he-
light.
yeah, yeah, I think to myself, he don't know what kind of knife she had, so he's got to walk on pins and needles.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So is Dog saying that they messed up and give him 2 shots and he was only supposed to get 1?
Yeah.
Right.
That just about killed him. They were wondering if it would kill him.
He said, I got 2 of those. I got one at the doctor's office and one at school the next day. My mom was freaking out. They didn't know if it was going to kill me or not. So apparently it made him sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Apparently they messed up.
Oh, big
Well-
time, I'd say.
Rosanna said that this shingle shot, I should have waited 2 to 6 months before I got the second one. Well, they looked it up today. Maybe that's why that one guy didn't want to give it to me.
It very well could be. And that's why you got to stick with the same person. You keep going to different people and stuff like that, then that's the kind of stuff that happens because they don't know.
Okay, well,
Yeah, then you come out of the pharmacy seeing all these pretty colors. Woo!
Look at all the twilight.
Oh, yeah. Is
Perfect.
that my hand?
I
He
just
kinda like
figured it was
goes,
a guy,
Yeah,
he didn't want to take the time to do it. He must have been busy
right.
that day.
He's like, I got to put my hot dog stand up. Hurry up.
Yeah. My medication's gonna kill me yet.
All of our medication is going to kill us sooner or later.
Well, mine will do it later than sooner. Mine's medical marijuana.
No, yours is just going to make you want Twinkies.
Oh, it does all the time.
What's in the
Yeah,
refrigerator?
you see our pantry, man. It's full of more junk food than food. You know, you go to a grocery store, Stone. What do you go to first? The junk aisle.
Right,
Oh,
right, right.
You want the junk?
Tim says, I was in hospital 3 years. He asked me if I wanted a flu shot. He said, not even at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Right.
Kathy won't, Tim. She loves me more than anything. Yeah, until you make her mad.
Yep.
Well, I think Kathy does love him.
Oh, she does. Yes, you can see it just in their eyes every time they look at each other.
She would have to love him. Because anybody else would kill him.
Believe in that. Keep believing it.
Yeah, anybody else probably would come, but yeah, when she walks in the door in the morning, buddy, he's
Oh yeah. He's got her breakfast already ready.
honey, what do you want to eat?
Eat it up.
Honey, what do you want to eat?
Oh yeah.
Iron dog. Iron dog. Iron dog, if I bit you, you'd be wanting me to move in with you. I got to meet Iron Dog in person. That was pretty cool, man. He's a
I'll
good.
bet he seems like a decent guy on here. I'll bet he's a real laugh and.
But to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you, his wife would have to love him.
So it's not that she wants to; it's that she's being made to or has to, eh?
Well, I think that he's kind of crazy now. That might be why.
Yeah, maybe. So them chains that we hear every once in a while we're on Dog Stream, that's the one she chains them up in the basement with, eh?
Say that again, Brad.
Them chains that we hear on Dog's live stream, is that the ones that she chains him in the basement with?
No, she that's her love toy.
Oh, okay.
She chains him up, has her way with him.
Yeah, I thought I heard chains, but I wasn't sure what it was used for.
Oh no, she keeps him tied to the bed. Yeah, big boy. Probably got a little paddle she's facing with.
One of them little fish beaters, eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Dog says, "Yep." Oh, I love Dog. I've been with him since I started YouTube, man. He's a good friend. He is.
Good for shit. Don't know no better.
That's right. None of us do, though, man. I mean, think about it.
Iron Dog and Grizz, they helped me a lot when I first started YouTube.
Yeah, they did me too. Although Grizz, I met him afterwards. I think it was Picker Rick and Iron Dog that helped me out to begin with.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite
me. Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I think that Kim Fife, I think he's a little bit of a freak himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a little freak himself.
Oh, hello, buddy.
What did you have in mind?
Not with me, buddy. Not with me. Okay, going back to bed. Been in here since Thursday morning. Finally ate something this morning. Well, that's good. I'm glad you ate something, buddy.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Dog. Prayers going out to you, buddy.
But Mark, you said you had that diverticulitis one time.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I had it one time, but you had it worse. They just put me on a liquid diet for 3 days.
Well, that was the first time I had it.
Oh, okay.
And I was in the hospital for about a week, with on a clear diet and the antibiotics. And then the second time I got it, I had to go. I pretty much get rushed into surgery, and I come out with a colostomy bag. So I had to wear that colostomy bag for 3 months. And after the 3 months, they hooked my plumbing and everything back up.
Happy Easter, Dog. Good night to you too, man.
It was rough.
I'll bet it was.
I was in the emergency room about 4 hours, and then I got to go home.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that lucky. I went home. When I got to get home, it was like about a week later or 2 weeks later, and I had a bag on me.
Wow.
Well, they gave me 3 big bottles of white stuff that I had to drink, and then they did a
Tim.
you know.
Right.
And then I had to wait and wait and wait, you know.
You're crazy, Tim.
Look.
Where he comes up with some of that stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
I bet you that guy's fun as heck to hang out with.
Oh, I'll bet he is. I love to party with him.
I was in the hospital, man, and after they did my they redid my plumbing, put it back to where it's supposed to be at. I woke up and the bed was soaking wet, where the body fluids were seeping through where my cut was at. I thought I peed the bed,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So then they
Wow.
ran me through a bunch of tests and stuff like that. Well, they took me down there and they is what they do. They blow your butthole up, you know. Felt like I've been raped by Godzilla. And, man, that was the most horrible thing in the world. And this guy, he thought it was funny. He goes, you know, I put up to 4 of those things in a guy's butt one time, and it didn't bother him that one bit. I says, well, I don't have those. They kind of fun,
Yeah.
you know. But oh my God, dude, it hurt so bad. When I went to the hospital, they put me back in the room, and the guy says, "Man, are you okay?" I says, "I think he just raped me."
Wow.
It was horrible, man. So I had diverticulitis, and then when it got infected, they call it diverticulosis.
Okay. Now what's the difference?
The infection.
Oh, infection.
Yeah, the infection. So what happens is that I was getting ready to burst. So if I wouldn't have got to the hospital, if I would have tried just to fight it or whatever, then it could have burst inside of me. It could have killed me.
Oh yeah, easily.
Well, what happened to me, my stomach hurt so bad, I couldn't sit on the forklift and drive the forklift.
Right.
I had to stand straight, you know. And I told that one guy, I said, I'm not putting up with this. I'm going to hospital. So I called Pam. I said, meet me at the hospital. Something's going on. What's happening? I don't know. That's why I'm going to hospital. And they never gave me anything for pain. Never gave me anything for pain.
Wow. I'm going to tell you something. They gave me morphine. It made me sick as a dog.
Mm-hmm.
So then they gave me Dilaudid, and Dilaudid was like, they unscrewed my head and set it on the shelf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Oh
I slept like a baby, man. So
the heck with Cloud 10, I'm on 14.
right. So when they did the reversal, I told them, I says, don't give me morphine because it makes me sick. And so they did, and they gave me the Dilaudid again, man. And they gave me a button. I don't think this is a good idea, man.
No.
Give me the shots when I need it. No, you'll be fine. I was like,
Oh yeah.
you know. Oh,
I'm ready, Doc. Is it over yet?
oh my God. It was I got asked. And Ben Franklin says, got to ask for the good stuff. So now they got the Dilaudid in a pill form too, so you can take it home with you. Before they didn't have that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
When my second wife, she had diabetes real bad, and diabetes caused the nerve endings in her stomach a problem, and she had gastroparesis.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not that.
I would take her to the hospital, and they would give her the Dilaudid. So I got to talking to the doctor because they put either a central line or a PICC line. I don't know what the difference is, but it's a line, you know, you have to keep it flushed.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you got that. I said, why don't you get me that Dilaudid? Tell me what to give her, how much, and I will keep track of it. hell, it worked great. And I had up to 6 vials of that stuff.
See, at first they wouldn't even let me take it home or nothing. They just gave me pain pills. I can't think what they're called. Starts with an N.
Like codeine?
No, I can't take codeine. I'm allergic to it. They start Necro or Nicro or something like that. And I'm telling you that stuff, man, it'll stop you up. I didn't poop for a week taking that stuff.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Well, when I had my hip replaced, see, I had never took any of it, see. But I would draw it out with a needle, take the needle off and screw that onto her line and push it in.
Right.
Right.
And when I'd give it to her, she'd sneeze. I said, why? She said, I get a rush from it.
You do get a rush from it.
And she got addicted to that.
Oh, yeah.
I had to take the bottle to bed with me, keep it under my pillow so she wouldn't try to get it.
Wow.
I don't think they have Demerol anymore, do they?
Well, I don't know. That was back in 2007.
Yeah, they had Dilaudid back then. But see, when I had the Dilaudid, see, they sent me home with the pain pill. It was different. And one of the guys at the junkyard, man, because I'd go up there and he'd say, hey, I know you're not taking those pain pills. Why don't you sell them to me? He wanted to give me $15 a pill for them. I'm like, I don't think so, man. My wife will have a fit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
But,
kind of,
you know, the thing about that Dilaudid, every time they would give it to me, I could feel it go up the back of my neck.
oh, well.
You know, you could just feel that go right at and it was like the best feeling, man. And then you just weren't in pain no more, you know. And you'd be in there and they say, what's your pain level? And I go 10. No, it's not. Okay, 11.
Yep.
But when I had my hip replaced and I came out of surgery, they gave it to me one time. And like you said, I didn't get that rush there, but the pain was gone, you know.
It's vanished.
So the pain came back.
Welcome back,
They
Stray.
come out with these pills, you know. I said, what about that Dilaudid? You ain't getting no more of that.
I guess not. Eh?
Yeah, see, like I said, they gave me that morphine, man. It made me so sick. Oh my God.
Yeah, morphine isn't the best.
Huh?
Morphine isn't the best for a lot of people.
No, it made me sick. But yeah, like codeine and stuff like that, I can't, like Tylenol 3 and stuff, I can't take that.
Right.
Who flung poo? Sounds like somebody's name. Kind of like cream of some young guy.
Yep. Yeah.
That's good, Bob.
But yeah, you know, yeah. See, morphine made me vomit. Oh, it was horrible. It was just horrible. My wife says I never seen you throw up in my life until you done that.
That's a very addictive drug too, eh?
They say it is. I sure liked it.
A lot of people like it a little too much.
Yeah, but that morphine's really bad. They say so. I don't.
Oh, it is.
Did the morphine stop the pain?
It just made me sick, man. I don't remember.
Okay.
Eat cheese for Hung Chow.
Brian said they gave me, and a lot of that stuff I don't think they have anymore, do they? A lot of that stuff has changed now. That Taradol or whatever it's called, I don't think that's there. And Demerol, I don't think they have that anymore either. Well, Ben Franklin, ain't that what Dilaudid is opium?
I think so.
I believe so, yeah.
Hello, Bill 56.
Bill, how's it going? I haven't
Yeah.
seen Bill 56 in a while.
Guys, I'm going to get off here. And Kim, I appreciate you for having me up, buddy.
You're
Oh, it's
welcome.
good seeing you, Mock. I'm glad you and your family's all healthy there, man.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'm glad for you guys being healthy too. And everybody in the chat, it was nice seeing you. You guys have a great Easter tomorrow, even though
Oh, we will.
a bit.
I don't know what that is, Brian J. I know when I had my nervous breakdown, they give me Halidol. Oh, that's bad shit. That messed me up.
I'll bet, eh?
And
See, I don't agree with a lot of the drugs they give you anymore because you get addicted to them, and then it's another drug you gotta get off. Then you gotta get a drug to get off of that drug, and it's just a big rigmarole, eh? But anywho, I think I'm gonna head off of here myself, Kim. Go out and spend some time with the wife.
yeah, almost 4 hours.
Yep, it's a good stream though, Kim. It was really
Yeah,
good stream.
We've had a real good stream. I wish
Yeah.
Chris would have come up.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Dog too, if he had been feeling better, you know. Anyway, we'll see everybody later in the chat. Hope all feels well. Get through this Conan bar, whatever it is. Get rid of all that stuff, guys.
I
Stay
don't
safe.
know. I know what you mean.
Yeah, stay safe, all. We'll see you later, Kim. Thanks for having me up, eh?
All right. See you, Brad.
See you later.
Peace out. You will go from hurting to smiling when you hit the bottom. That's a good deal. Sometimes, but I wasn't in a whole lot of pain when I had my hip surgery. I went down to Evansville. It's about an hour from here. Had to go down there real early, and then they just, hurry up and get there and then wait, And they started an IV here in my hand. The lady that started it in the pre-op, I think that's what you call it, she gave me a shot, and she said, I'm going to give you a shot so that it doesn't hurt you. And she put it right in the vein. She did a great job. Okay, after surgery, I ended up with it here. And every time I'd bend my arm to eat, I'd set that machine off, And I said, well, what's the deal with there? Well, they knocked it out. When they was turning me or something in surgery, they knocked this out. So they had to hurry up and start an IV here. I bet that was something. But anyhow, they took me in there. Oh, my feet was so cold. Oh my God. Well, they gave me an epidural in the middle of my back. And he was having a hard time hitting it. And finally he hit it, and it just like warm water went right down to my feet. My feet was, well, I couldn't feel, but they wasn't cold no more. And then they laid me down and they put this mask on me. The guy said, can you give me some deep breaths? I thought about it. Next thing I knew, it was just like boom, 1 second to the next second. I seen that ceiling tile start going like this, I was done. They was taking me to recovery. And I raised my arm up. They said, oh, don't touch your face or something. I said, my throat's sore. Oh, you're okay. We put a tube down your throat and scratched it. You'll be okay. Oh, okay. It was an experience now at the only time I've ever been put under. And that was in 2010. Rosanna, do you want to come up? If anybody wants to come up, I'll stay. If not, I'm going to shut it down. It's 9 o'clock for me. So you're saying later, Brian? Does that mean you're not going to come up? Okay. It's been a good life. It has. We haven't been arguing. Mock actually agreed with me. Okay. Okay, Rosanna. All right. Everybody that can hear me, you have a great Easter. If you're with someone, tell them you love them, because tomorrow you may not have a chance. So take care, and God bless each one of you. So goodbye.